We're, we're playing Edgeworth, maybe? Oh shit, I didn't update the stream title or game. No one is here. We're playing Edgeworth, maybe, but no one is here. And honest, so maybe we're not playing Edgeworth. I don't know. Edging? Just gonna make the title Edging, question mark. Jack goes, who wants to play Edgeworth today? And then I respond like half an hour later. He doesn't respond for hours. Are we playing? Are we playing? But by that point, I'm already offline. And then I get back in online and say 8:30, and then I go to eat dinner. He's coming. He's coming. Oh, edging! I already started stream. Hurry up. I'd like to make I've come to make an announcement. I finally hooked up my, you can't see it on the shelf behind me. I finally hooked up my PS4. So, and I had to make and I'm gonna link up my Twitch to it and, stream from it. Dropped frames 56%, and we're not doing anything yet. That's a great sign. I'm just gonna drink from this, comically large flavored milk bottle. Wait. Homelander style. Don't say that. That's gonna make you, like, not want to drink the milk. Okay. I had to make a new PSN, because my old one got hacked. My old one is lost. But now that I have a new PSN, I can stream games, from my PlayStation. I mean, I could also buy a capture card, and then maybe I wouldn't have to log into PSN, but whatever. The first game, I'm thinking I'm gonna start out with, and this is a big one. I want to play Kingdom Hearts so bad. The only Kingdom Hearts game I bought Kingdom Hearts Recoded for Nintendo DS, and I played a little bit of that. But it's not very good, so I'm gonna try, like, a real one. Kingdom Hearts has enormous stream value potential. And it's also a game I've been wanting to play since, like, forever ago. I remember learning about Kingdom Hearts when I was like 10 or 11 or 12, I don't know. But through Wikipedia rabbit holes and being like, this sounds cool. It's only on PlayStation. Well, now I have a PlayStation, and I have the collection. I have the collection of, like, all the games. I just haven't. They've been waiting to be. They're waiting for me to stream them. Where are they? I said. So Jack said Coleman very well could be sleeping, and I replied with 8:30, and he said, "Is that when I die?" I decided we were starting at 8:30. The council did not. I have like 20 games on PS4 that I haven't touched at all. It's crazy. And I need something to kickstart me into wanting to game again. I feel like gaming has become somewhat of a I need to do this hobby instead of an I want to do this hobby. That's how you end up with, like, only group streams. Because my friends are like, play video game, and I'm like, okay. But then when I have to solo queue to take an Overwatch term, I don't know. Jesus Christ.
Are you just talking to no one?
Yes.
I was curious. I was like, what's he doing? He's been streaming for, like, I don't know, 7 minutes?
Your call entering noise scared me, though.
That's the point of it. That's the idea.
I was going, where is everyone? And then the second I typed out a Discord, I hear.
Make sure I'm not quiet this time in your stream. I've rewatched some clips where it's like, oh.
Which
what
one?
The hell?
Like Ace Attorney?
There was one of them where it's like, what? What did you do? Ew. There's gum on my laptop. What the fuck?
See, it's kind of hard because your audio, I can't adjust your audio in like the game. I mean, I can adjust your audio by turning you up in Discord, but like OBS audio levels,
Yeah.
it's me and then everything else.
Computer audio.
Yeah.
Just make sure I'm 200% on Discord, or I'll fucking kill you. Lauren said getting a smoothie.
Movie. I did just kind of
I don't know.
start because I thought it would be fun.
Yeah, you said 8:30. What were you doing beforehand? Let's do a podcast while we're waiting. What were you doing beforehand?
So I explained this before you got on, but basically it was the classic scenario of one man opens Discord, sends messages about playing, closes Discord, other man, me, gets on, says, yeah, let's play, then gets off, stops looking at Discord, and then comes back to you being like, okay, well now I'm ready to play. Coleman might be sleeping, and so I just said 8:30, and then I went and ate dinner and came back. Again without looking at Discord.
I made myself spaghetti, and now I'm drinking a kombucha.
I was eating mac and cheese I got from Central Market, and then like my mom made
Nice.
some little pizzas, so I was eating those too.
Oh, your mom's there, so you can't yell.
Yeah.
Or you
yeah.
can, but-
Well, I can't play Overwatch anymore. I mean, I can, but I can't play Overwatch. I cannot play Overwatch High anymore.
Yeah.
I'm not even really like.
That's a Kitsune guide you.
I think they guide me. Fire in the hole!
First, where? Fire in the hole. Crazy. Because I think in that clip you can hear people say, "Coleman, shut up!" Like it's really like, what is he doing? That actually is
Pretty funny!
The case 3 save data just to fuck with Lauren when she
Oh
gets
my
here.
god, wait, that's a good idea.
Don't do that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know if I know how to do that
I
without
don't trust
losing the current save data, so maybe
Yeah,
not.
no, I don't trust.
Open the room.
Do you know we're the only people streaming Ace Attorney Investigations right now?
Wow. You know, I bet it'll get an uptick in streaming when the remake comes out on September 6th, 2024. Logic!
I thought about streaming Wizard 101. Thought about doing that.
Oh, were you playing that
I want to
earlier?
get back into Wizard. I bought a membership.
I was
Yeah, I
talking
was,
to my...
but my current character is level 25, which is great. He's far along in, but he's an ice wizard. And I watched some videos. Apparently, ice magic sucks ass. Like, apparently, you're just not supposed to do it anymore. It fell so hard off the meta that it makes playing the game by yourself like unbearable. Apparently, because they can take hits, but their damage output is abysmal. And in the game, it's like, well, there's no penalty for dying, so just die and try again. Versus like having, yeah, I did it in one try, but it was really fucking slow.
Huh. Interesting. I've never played
Yeah.
Wizard 101.
Yeah.
Having hooked up my PS4 and wanting to play Kingdom Hearts. Maybe tomorrow, after I get off of work.
You like Kingdom Hearts?
Yeah, farts. Meh.
Thank God Banna's not on screen right now.
I don't... Yeah.
Banna sits in bathtub and laughs as he farts.
Shut up.
Muy. The bubbles
look
that
at
come
this,
up.
The bubbles are really big. Muy.
Muy, where's my rubber ducky?
Where's my...
Muy, I need you to pull up copy of Deadpool and Wolverine. Oh, muy.
I don't even remember what happened last in this case. You know what? I'm just gonna I'm gonna load the save just so because I don't remember what happened and I need to.
Dangerous game. It's a dangerous game you're playing. Oh, I think you need to do a save state.
I do.
So this looks like the beginning of the case. Well, let's move ahead and see, but this looks like what the beginning of the case looks like. I'm watching via Twitch. Yeah, I know this. Oh wait.
No,
Is
this
this?
is not the beginning of the case because Bad is here.
Oh, duh. Dude, I need her. Not Kay.
I was gonna say, who is on screen right now? Who's her?
There's a delay. There's a delay.
Da, 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 da.
Fun.
Bun.
Hey, what is this?
Hey, have you heard of cream cheese pizza?
Well, I haven't, and I won't hear about it for several years. Starting next week, the manga will be on break. Holy shit. Holy shit.
Stream.
Holy shit!
Wait, I need to actually share the screen with you guys. Hold on.
Yes, bitch.
Now that Lauren's here, I'll share it. Is it?
I'm coming on with really high energy. My roommate's playing Magic the Gathering at his local game shop, which means I get to be in the air conditioning so I don't have to be. So I won't end the stream being like, make it stop. It's so hot in here.
So you're in the living room instead?
Yeah, and I have the AC on, so it's awesome.
Excellent.
That's whenever my roommate's like either working or I'm always like in here, and then if he's ever like, yeah, I'm thinking about going out and playing Magic, I'm like, yeah, do that. You should do that.
Is that
Please
what
get out,
is
please.
that his social excursion now? Is going and playing Magic?
Yeah.
Nice. I've never played Magic the Gathering. Okay.
Don't.
Okay.
You're better off getting into drugs. That's a PSA. Financially, it makes more sense to become an addict than it does to play Magic.
That makes sense. Kay, what are you doing here?
What are you?
What is this? I need to click forward for Kay to be able to say her dialogue.
Oh, hello, mister. I'm still investigating.
But the object you're looking for has already.
The object.
The objection. The objection. Who's
The
bad again?
object?
Am I bad? I'm bad. I'm bad.
Pretty sure,
Detective
I'm pretty sure I
Kay.
somehow ended up with one character.
Don't
somehow.
mind. This always happens to Jack. No, Jack. You always have Gumshoe and then one other. And Gumshoe
Yeah,
talks once a half hour.
Don't worry, I gave myself a character next case that will make me talk.
Oh
too much.
God.
Yay.
Cook us over.
No one's gonna
Okay.
Korkasaba.
Don't mind him. Please continue with your investigation. This child I approve of being a detective. The other children, no.
At least she's
I
not a
got a
defective detective.
Detective Bad.
That's a joke. Only
Haven't
for
we
fun.
already found what you were looking for?
You're mispronouncing his name.
You can't see fingers.
Buddy Baka! Okay, wait. Remember when I said my mom? Remember when I said my family's home now? So I shouldn't say. If it means I can keep her in the dark
Naughty.
just a little longer. Any little task will do. And they're watching some reality TV game show in the other side of the house. I'm fine.
Lego Masters.
The Masked
Oh,
Singer.
you're more sympathetic than I thought.
Edgeworth is on the Masked Singer.
Wow.
That's what the point
It's always like somebody super obscure, and then they have one celebrity guest star that gets voted out way too early.
I remember I was watching it.
I said the line.
I was watching that show at a friend's house once, and I kept trying to guess who the person was, and I just kept yelling Robert Duvall, because of the judge. And eventually they were like, Robert Duvall doesn't sing! I was like, oh,
Ugh. The
sorry.
Masked Singer. There's always a bunch of unknowns and then one celebrity that gets voted off way too early.
What Ace Attorney character would... What Ace Attorney character's career would be so bad that they would end up on Dancing with the Stars?
I've been waiting for you, Edgeworth.
This wasn't so much Dancing with the Stars, but Clavier Gavin would absolutely be on The Masked Singer.
Yeah, but he's just actually a singer. He's like in a band.
True, like,
That's not fair.
but I feel is that not most of the celebrities?
They would know his voice. He would start singing and they'd go, well, that's Clavier Gavin. I fucking listened to him on Spotify. Hey, let's keep going, sorry.
No, they're pretty dumb.
Oh yeah, I forgot. It's like half like industry like people and the other half is like no hate to this guy, but like Ken Jeong. You know, where it's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
Bro doesn't know shit.
Wasn't he the only person who got mad at Rudy Giuliani being there?
I think so.
Oh.
I think he was the only judge that was like, hey, this is a little not cool.
I've also been waiting for the moment in which the player clicks forward on the line and we can finally take this case.
I'm waiting. And I'm also waiting. Oh god, I need her!
Wow. The moment in which we can finally lay this case to rest. Wasn't that when we placed Detective Gumshoe under arrest?
Gumshoe, you gotta take one for the team.
I think we've more than solved this case already. Gumshoe? I don't want to laugh. I don't want to talk to myself either. We'll see. It all depends on whether or not your logic holds. Oh, I see. We even have a viewer in the gallery. And
Yeah,
why
the one
even
Twitch
Mr.
viewer.
Batty is here. Detective Batty. A viewer in the gallery? I'm hardly just a bystander.
We're talking about Twitch.
I have a duty to see this case through to the end. Ha ha! Duty! Ha 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 ha! No matter how it turns out, they are talking about me.
God, we're so funny! Yay! Funny!
Honey! Shit.
Oh, those improv
Oh.
classes paying off. I'm kidding.
Is that right?
You can say the same thing to me when a joke of mine doesn't land, so I'm actually not gonna
I know.
put that out there.
Anyway, I thought you might like to hear what I've slaved away to find out. I've taken statements on every single person's movements. During the time when our suspect was in the hallway.
I'm a freak. I just noticed her earrings.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
She's a Libra. I also confirmed that there is no possible route of escape.
No,
for
those are like the
Bobby
little
Liberty.
like court thing.
Yeah, yeah,
No,
yeah.
I know. That's also the scales of justice is the symbol for the Libra. Therefore, the killer must be without a doubt Detective Gumshoe.
And that's all
Okay,
you
so
have.
I actually
Oh, hi, Kara.
correction. I now have zero character.
No, Jack.
No, you
Jack,
can take
Jack,
Gumshoe
Jack,
back.
you're the judge.
Make me bad.
Jack, you're literally
Oh,
the
correct.
judge.
Yeah, he's here.
I said sorry, Kale, fully
I think
thinking that you were just
I
watching the stream.
I don't know why the judge isn't here.
Woman's trying to undercut me.
You can take Gumshoe, Jack. from
No,
this
this
case.
isn't about that.
I'm eating
You can have
watermelon.
you if you're gonna
Bro,
slobber over
Gumshoe's
her.
not here. Yeah, you can play you
Oh.
if you want, horny.
I'll play myself, sure.
Yeah, that's all there is to my conclusion and this case.
Sorry,
Sir?
but no. In a trial, there is always time for a rebuttal. And we
finger away,
are
sir.
standing in a court of law.
This is the finger I shove up Phoenix's asshole.
And this is oh god. And I'd be more than it'd be more than appropriate to
Well,
follow
that's
the rules of the
confused that
courts in this case, don't you think?
Bro,
Well-
needed to figure that one out.
Bro.
Oh, absolutely like a rookie to think such a thing. But alright, I'll play along and give you a proper testimony.
If my logic is correct, then I've already won. All
Bro,
I
you're
have
dressed
to
like
do
Sergeant
now
Pepper.
is to prove it by showing who the real killer is. Is this like the end of the case? Are we gonna
I mean, that's
uncover
like
the
the-
real killer?
No.
Phoenix Wright and Elwood's both did.
Everyone sans a suspect has an alibi from when the gun went off. Furthermore, the areas around the crime scene have all been thoroughly investigated, right? Why is she laughing? Stop laughing.
No.
Hold on. The
This is
screen
proof
not
that
the
Jack's
right
only
size.
type is somebody who laughs at his jokes.
No.
She's not even laughing at his jokes though. She's just laughing in general.
But she is. Actually, we have a unique.
Important
She doesn't laugh, and
Possible
I've never seen her.
escape.
She doesn't laugh when I watch other people's playthrough of the games. It's only if I'm present.
Oh, okay.
The
Dude,
code,
what
the
if
code of the game
program
has
in like
changed.
a video game to have like when one person plays it out of everyone, like the character's like, I love you.
They're
I love
tracking
you."
the one person's IP address.
Like Doki Doki Literature Club, but like the Monica thing only happens to one person.
That'd be awesome.
Terrifying.
Imagine Will. Imagine if Will was like, oh,
I'm
what
noting it down
happened
in
to
my
Jacksepticeye?
brain, jotting it down in my brain space.
This Markiplier didn't say that this would happen.
He said the line, which leads us to one unshakable conclusion: that Detective Gumshoe was the killer.
But he isn't. He's still not arrested in the future cases, so that can't be.
So, gotcha.
Maybe has gone.
Gotcha.
He's gonna be in the first game, idiot.
Now that you have your testimony, I expect a good rebuttal, Edgeworth.
Forget the
No.
first game. He's still here in the rest of the cases from this game.
Been to the future 3 times.
What of course.
Sorry, you. Looks like you're a fake Ace Attorney fan.
Sorry, he has to be in case 3. Speaking of case 3, please load that save data real quick.
I should instead focus on drawing out any trump
You know,
cards she has
That's
up
the
her
turnabout 3.
Hey,
sleeve.
Coleman, don't you think you should make a save state right here just in
I
case?
really
Case
don't
three.
want to be in this
Just
case
pause
right now.
the
I think we should
Pause
be
the
in
save
case.
states, you know?
I feel like we should be at the very start of case 3, where we want to kill ourselves.
Okay, but
This whole case about the Yatagarasu is cool and all, but what about the logistics of Badger outfits?
yeah, what
Isn't
about
that
what
I need to
about
know
what about
about several badgers.
propaganda land? Like I don't remember what it's called.
Are you
What
a
about
pink
too many
Badger fan or a
badgers?
bad Badger fan?
What about a case that Mick convinces you for the first 10 minutes it'll be really good, and then spends the next 3 hours being the worst of the series?
Beating you over the head with your own hope.
Oh, it's like second worst of the series.
No,
such
it's
sauce
the
in
worst.
minutes, yeah.
Coleman, you haven't played Case 5 yet. No, Case 5 is better in some aspects, but worse. in others.
I think Case 5 is like the second worst in this like game. I think there's sauce to it, and it's
It just
funny.
goes on forever.
Yeah.
We'll be playing it. By the time we finish it, the remake will come out, so we can actually
Yeah.
transition to the
Or
Yes.
Coleman will choke you.
We're all choked to death. Yes, the suspect. But I thought that Detective Gumshoe's alibi has already been proven.
Oh,
Are you joking, Edgeworth?
I assure you, this is
Are
no
you
joke.
kidding?
I don't like comedy.
Look, I know you heard from the judge earlier that the detective was in the hallway with Mr. Faraday's daughter eating a Swiss roll.
Oh, Swiss rolls. And pussy too.
Oh no, I forgot that was the bit.
Yes, that is correct.
Oh.
And pussy too. The only bit
But
of
see,
this
that was
case.
20 minutes before the real
Got it.
gunshot went off, right?
And pussy
And
too.
pussy too. I can participate. The problem is there's no one else to corroborate what he did since the smacking.
Play this clip between two gotta have them ribs and pussy 2 jokes just to show that there was nothing of substance between them. Future comment.
I don't know exactly what you mean.
You think
by
he's
that,
watching the VODs enough to take notes?
Oh no, he's skimming based on the highest audio peaks.
Yes.
but that is
Screaming right
actually
now.
how it goes.
There's one. Oh my god.
I see she's done her. Indeed! I just
Sorry, now we'll clip it.
What?
It's like making a
Wait,
timestamp, yeah.
One more.
Stop.
And pussy too.
I should focus on drawing a trump card she's withholding.
I should focus on Drawn to Life, the next chapter.
And pussy too.
I suppose it's on drawing my life.
Okay.
The
right
Can I
age
present
of
something? I don't want
anyone.
to press all these. I don't care.
You
Everyone
guys know
says
the ending of Drawn to Life is like a coma theory? Like the ending of that game is like you were in a coma the whole time. That's like real.
gunshot.
Drawn to Life for the Nintendo DS, but
Garasu's key that turns into a knife.
That sounds like something that would happen in Time Princess.
yeah.
I think that actually has happened in Time Princess, actually, never mind.
Every game on the Nintendo DS just wishes it was Ghost Trick.
Every game on the Nintendo DS wishes it
Say
was.
Time Princess, I'll kill you.
Everything can be traced back to Time Princess.
Yeah.
Including the French.
See, okay.
Exactly.
Everyone sans the suspect has an alibi for when the gun went off. This feels like
Sans
a.
the suspect.
I'm surprised you didn't say it.
Wrong use of comma. Everyone! Exclamation mark. Sans, comma, the suspect.
This feels like a statement that you present
pirate.
something on, but I don't know what to present. Let me read the rest. The errors
Present
around the corruption have all
Undertale.
been thoroughly investigated. Just press. I don't care. Whether they have been
Yeah,
thoroughly
crap.
investigated or not is for me to decide.
The scrunched eyebrows and lines in your forehead are back. Oh man. Anyway, even if you believe it hasn't been exhausted, the crime scene, lobby number 2, and the wrinkles on your ugly mug have no way out other than the hallway Detective Gumshoe was standing in. My drink is really sour.
I'm drinking kombucha. It's super
You're-
berry.
We lost you completely.
Yeah, we've
To
lost
LA.
him. We've lost him
Dude,
to
it's
LA.
tea?
Because he
Kombucha.
Wait, does this have caffeine in it? Uh-oh.
Yep.
Uh-oh, hot dog.
And because he claimed to be there, that makes him the only possible suspect.
But isn't it also possible
Maybe he's
that
just
someone
stupid.
escaped through a window and into the garden?
Oh, window! Ha 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 ha! That's the first place everyone looked, silly.
Yo.
You stupid bitch. The police aren't a bunch of lazy bums. Okay. They looked into every possibility, you know?
Objection!
Isn't
The
that right,
police
Mr.
are
Batty?
a bunch of
Detective
lazy
Batty.
bums. Evidence Gumshoe. Yeah. There wasn't a scrap of evidence to suggest someone used one of the windows. Windows
To the windows!
to the wall. To the sweat. To the sweat drops down
Oh, you
my
dumb
balls. There are also
The Swiss
words-
roll on the floor.
and the pussy too.
My sister and I, when I was like 8 and she was like 12, we did that dance for our parents, and they were not happy.
And then everyone clapped.
Then everyone applauded and said, I like it when that 8-year-old is shaking his ass.
There are also words, any footprints or anything in the garden. I suppose they really did check everything that could be relevant to the case. Great, so that was useless.
I believe them.
There's no possible escape route.
How is
from
her
Robin.
neck at that angle?
Robin 52 is playing Disco Elysium.
Are you absolutely positive that there are no possible routes of escape?
Of course, I'm sure.
And why are you so certain?
Imagine standing like that.
Like she's standing?
I
Serves. Slays.
do stand like that. This is a courthouse, the place where criminals are brought to be judged.
Yeah, she serves. She slay. This is a slay pose.
Thank you, I agree. If there were an escape route, I'm
You're
sure
not
every
doing it.
criminal would be using it to escape. It's just
I
common
definitely
sense.
would stand like that when I'm at work.
That's
sometimes.
common. Dude, imagine if she spoke like a Zoomer, so she was like, that's common sense, I fear.
What?
How
How does that make that more?
common sense?
Skibbity Toilet, Ohio.
That's Alpha, that's Jet Alpha.
Wrong generation.
Miles
Poser,
Edgeworth.
get outta here.
Skibbity Toilet,
That's
Ohio.
not you!
I
That's
know,
not
I'm just
you!
fucking around. Shut up, go.
You just got sick of hearing me, I guess.
No, I just wanted to make
I thought you were
Francisca say
going like
Skibbity
the
Toilet,
darkness
Ohio.
from Care Bears.
Oh
Just
my
trying
god.
You're just trying to absorb everything.
Oh,
And for a
Miles
game of
Edgeworth, I
disappearing
suggest there's a
bears.
bit more of it in the future.
time for
Miles
a
is the
game of disappearing bears.
Also, we're in the EU version. His name is Miles or Kilometers Edgeworth.
Grrr.
Oh yeah, sorry, the kilometers Edgeworth.
Who farted?
vibrating?
Ah!
He wants to know so he can laugh at the
Unshakable.
bubbles on the bath.
But to me,
All clapping his hands.
Unanswered question. For example,
Who
who
an
was
ace
it
attorney would do that?
placed the
Larry
gun in
Butts,
Mr.
that's-
Yeah. Who placed the gun in Mr. Faraday's hand?
Eddie, have you ever farted in the bathtub? What? Bubbles come up, man! I don't know why I didn't do this earlier. Probably because I don't usually take baths.
We're a
Oh.
shower guy, and even then, I kind of shy away from the water. It hurts.
I kind of
my
take an
skin.
Ashton Kutcher approach to this.
It's like an acid rain.
Why don't
My
you
gamer
tell
gun.
me this? One time, I spent so long not showering, I saw dirt come off of me. Just edgy.
But you're the only one still wondering that.
That's a real story from someone in this Discord.
That they saw
Detective
dirt
Gumshoe probably
coming
had
off
no
of them?
idea which hand Mr. Faraday used
Yeah,
to write
they-
with.
someone in this Discord went so long without shower. This is not me being like, it's me. I shower there too often. But they were like, yeah, I spent so many days in a row not showering that when I did, I saw like numerous dirt come off my skin, like mounts.
That's frightening.
Okay.
Yeah,
Harry,
I'm not gonna out them, but
they're in this Discord somewhere.
yeah, they're in this call. No, I'm kidding. Your
Even if you know
second-
someone, it doesn't mean you'll know which hand they write with, right?
What are they even
Right?
talking about?
Right? That's right.
Wait, I
Certainly don't care about that sort of thing.
if the badger was holding
Lefty
a gun in their
bitch.
left hand, but the person inside was left-handed, how could they be holding the gun in their right hand? Also, was the badger wearing pants or not?
That's not for us to know. No. He says not for us
Case
to know.
3. I suppose we've really reached the end. I already have my trump card ready. I do.
Please tell us what that is.
I don't, yeah. You said earlier that you confirmed the alibis of every person other than the suspect. However, I don't recall either Francisca or myself speaking with you about the subject. Okay, so that was one of those statements where I literally just have to go through and press all of them and then the testimony's over. Great. Awesome.
But there were witnesses. For you, there was a mentor who gave you an alibi.
Ah, yes.
Francisca, it's her being 13.
I see.
And she's already whipping bitches. As for the little Missy, 13 years old.
Are you talking about Francisca or Kay? There's multiple little
I have
Missies.
no idea.
Well, probably the one he asked about.
Oh.
10 years
Oh,
old.
right, yeah.
She came to the courthouse
I
during the
remember
recess
what
looking
the
for a
trial
Swiss
was.
roll. I told her we only had.
I process
Russian
the things
roll.
I say out loud.
Yeah. And was stopped by a security guard at the
What
door of the
about
hallway.
Francisca and myself? What was that I said? A Men in Black just came in.
We weren't
Where's
talking about
Marcus
Francisca.
Palmer?
I'm the daughter of Manfred von Kammer. So true. And I would not be forcibly stopped by a guard or a bailiff or anyone else.
This is not helping your case. Shut up.
A pussy
She has a whip
orange.
in her hand currently.
The only reason Francisca bothered to show up today was because she found out that I was to be the replacement prosecutor.
Didn't
Makes
we know that
sense.
already?
Probably. By the way, Miss Yu, what about everyone's alibis before Detective Gumshoe was assigned to guard duty?
I ever hit your
Irrelevant. No one
jewel?
was dead. What about them?
Have you looked into what people were doing during that span of time?
Also,
No,
hit
I don't
your
care.
jewel.
Stop talking about
What kind
no.
of
Give me a-
video do you take me for?
I want a jewel hit, please.
Give me your vape. Doesn't matter when the killer went into the lobby number 2.
I see you have cherry bonbon. You will give it to me.
The time we heard the gunshot.
Is that a real? Is that an
I
actual?
will get that cotton candy vape from your
Probably.
hands, or else.
Ooh,
I can see
cotton
the shape of it in
candy!
your pocket. To the time Mr. Batty and I arrived on the
I feel like
scene as we
Edgeworth
dashed
would
from
like
lobby
cotton
number 1.
candy. I feel
15
like-
seconds with no vape. Think about what that does to a prosecutor.
I feel like cotton candy would be Edgeworth's sugary vice. Like I can imagine him in his office, like huddled over it, like.
He's like a blue
And then-
raspberry.
And then
Hold over.
yeah, the blue huddle.
Did you say I imagine him in his office hold over?
No,
Hold
huddled over.
No.
Holdovers where?
I thought instead of hangover, you were saying holdover.
It's time for me to
Bro, I have
tab
the
out
biggest
of the game
holdover
for
right now.
15 seconds looking for holdovers.
Which
Google
Ace Attorney
Paul
character
Hunter
Still
is
real
haven't
quick.
finished
the
this
holdovers
sentence.
Tab out of
No,
the game,
yeah,
Google
this
Paul
sentence
Hunter.
is long.
The only person who could have committed the crime was Detective Gumshoe.
Yes,
Damn,
let's
I
talk
Gumball
about
flavored
when you
vape.
and Detective Bad heard that gunshot, shall we?
Batty?
I
don't know who
suppose that
Detective
if we
Bad
go by
is.
your logic, then Detective Gumshoe is the only one. However, what if the crime had occurred at an entirely different time? than when that gunshot you heard went off. I thought an entirely different time would be the end of the sentence. Yeah.
That sentence got away from you, didn't it? It got away from me, yeah.
Did it? It.
That gunshot.
The only way to prove this would be a hit of your vape.
That gunshot was a
Please,
trap.
please.
That gunshot was
Sadly,
trap,
I
starring
think
Josh Hartnett.
Edgeworth. Mr. Kilometers, I only smoke raw cigarettes.
No, wait, hold on. Gunshot we heard about. Care to explain how that could have been fabricated? Okay, here's
I
where we
feel
present
tobacco.
the surveillance video. I remember this part.
What's that in your pocket then?
I'm just excited to see you. That tape?
My pussy
Vape?
in bio.
Vape? Oh, tape.
And
Okay,
vape?
my bad. It's exactly what you think it is. It's a vape, tape. This is the surveillance vape, tape of Mr. Brown.
He is like 19 years old. He definitely
presented it.
Bro, it's a
So
nicotine
I need to run to
Masturbate.
I need to run across the street to 7-Eleven real quick. I'll be right back.
Juan Karma said he would bring me
My
one.
entire paycheck of a prosecutor is going straight to this vape.
This is the
It's not even refillable. I have so much e-waste.
This is the surveillance tape of Mr. Rail the prosecution presented in today's trial. I feel so much better now.
And I cannot smoke
He's
it.
normal now that
This
he
was
took a
found
hit of his
loaded
vape.
in the video player in lobby number 2. That was connected to the large. Why are all of these sentences 3 text boxes long? That was connected to the large
That's my
television that had its
issue.
volume turned all the way up.
I love run-on sentences.
You can't honestly mean that the sound we heard was the gunshot in the video.
Ah, but I do! Ha ha ha! Which leads me to my next point. The murders occurred much earlier than when anyone heard the gunshots. Indeed!
And pussy too.
That's the
What is
only
she
thing I
buying?
can think of, too. After
Gotta have
committing,
them vapes.
after committing double homicide, the killer took the surveillance video out from Mr. Faraday's evidence bag, turned the television's volume all the way up, and left the video to play. If played from the beginning, it would take 30 minutes for the gunshot sound to come on. And since we now know that this method of time manipulation is possible, it opens up the possibility that the killer is someone other than Detective Gumshoe.
The little girl, lock her up.
Did you present anything for this?
No,
The tape.
no.
Sounds from a television doesn't
Oh yeah,
amount
the
to much
tape.
here.
I presented the tape. That was the trump card. I didn't present anything else.
But of course, Mr. Prosecutor Kilometers and Little Miss Von Karma. Kilometers and Von Karma is pretty good. You already knew that much from the very beginning, right?
1 kilometers.
Everything is too many lines.
I know, right? Like what?
Of course we knew.
There's only one
50
problem with
kilometers.
there's only one problem with the medley. There's too many notes.
Yes, of course. We know about the soundproof quality of this courthouse's rooms. Of course, I'm not about to admit we had no idea until only a little while ago.
That's right, and if the rooms are soundproof, then we should not have been able to hear it. And yet we heard the gunshot clear as day.
And
Oh, thank you,
Hurt
chat.
moment.
Jack, do not stop typing in my chat.
Are you complimenting yourself in chat?
No. What?
Nice Jonathan Glazer tweet, Jack. That's gonna be his next chat message.
You know, everybody hated your Jonathan Glazer tweet, but I really thought it was great. It says user Jackery674.
Chicanery.
You know, the thing about it is that it started. You can't say it didn't leave an impact. All right.
Not
And
in the
isn't
way
that the
you
goal
wanted
of
it.
art?
Boy.
Who
Oh
the
boy.
cares?
This is your American Prometheus. I didn't read
But
that
it's
line, my
not. But it didn't even impact, actually.
Oh, but you actually don't shut up about it.
How should I explain why she was able to hear it at the window?
But you're actually obsessed with it.
This is
Why are
there's
you
so
so
much
obsessed
there's
with
so
me?
much
I
dialogue here
didn't even
for me.
bring it up for this one. It's always Coleman. He's always like, how can I bring up? It's like he has a crush on it. He
There's-
said it to me in private recently that he actually likes the tweet now. I'm gonna expose him. Fuck it.
There, Okay, so there is actually one common point between lobby number 1 and lobby number 2. There is so much dialogue in this part for
It's called a
2
hallway.
things that I've presented. Like, it is
Gotta
that
them ribs.
despite the fact that both
And pussy
rooms have
too.
air conditioners installed, a window was open in each. Now, we know that
People
the window
open
in lobby
windows for
number
reasons
2
other
was
than air
opened by the killer.
Like
However,
murder.
a window in lobby number 1 was also open.
Think you can take
Objection.
me?
Ah,
Nice Xenoblade reference.
Join
please
me!
press the button.
What the Sigma?
And pussy too. Is that better? It's probably just coincidence that they were both open at the same
No.
time. It goes.
It was no mere coincidence, I assure you. I'm tired of this case. Why was the window opened in lobby number 1? The answer is that a certain person did something to cause the window to be opened. Yes, yes, the person, okay. The real
You
killer...
did?
What? I'm supposed to know who the real killer is by this point? Because I do not. I have no idea.
It was
Uh,
Kay.
I
He
like...
was the 10-year-old.
Like, okay, so obviously he's
Child.
saying that the killer opened the window and played that TV thing, but like, that does not narrow things down. Okay, this guy wasn't here. There's only like so many people that even like exist. It was Dead Man. I don't know. It was bad.
Died man.
Or it was Yatagarasu, guys. It was
It was the Yatagarasu.
I'm presenting this because I want to see what happens. This person is the real culprit behind this case. The Yatagarasu! Yatagarasu! I just made up this
Be
song now
serious
for the
here,
first
Konami
time.
News.
It's really funny.
Yada yada yada.
Ah! That must not be the correct person. I got too excited about my song. Okay. There's only like 3 people that could even be. Why was the window open? The answer is that a certain person did something to cause the window to be opened. Did somebody? I don't remember.
They
this.
opened the window.
Yeah. What?
Oh, it was
Me!
you.
Gumshoe!
Oh. I don't.
The
What happened to
fragrance.
me, Gumshoe? No!
Miss Callisto, you! I'm guessing, by the way. I hereby formally indict you of the murder of Mr. Faraday and Mr. Rell. I didn't hear the alarm bells in my head that said I was wrong, so I'm going with this.
Like Batty is a poem.
This is...
She's gonna laugh. She's gonna laugh.
You indict me?
Nah, she smeared lipstick on her
You made her
face.
you made her miss with her
Sorry,
lipstick.
Jack,
That's
but
so
your
fucked
love,
up.
your love is the killer. It's the classic murder mystery scenario where one of the main characters has a crush on someone and then they end up being the killer. Get on.
What's
Get
that
on.
could
You
be?
fell for the
You're the
oldest
Fred,
trope in
sorry.
the book.
I've played this game before, moron.
But
Are
do
you serious,
remember?
Miles?
Do you actually? How much
Do you
do you
think she's the
actually
killer?
remember? I don't understand her motive just yet. I was guessing. We established that. But of course I'm serious.
KG8?
She's the only one who could have done it. I'm sure it has something to do with KG8, yes. Well, Miss Yu, do you still feel like laughing now?
Even he gets it. Even he gets it.
Of course I do, Edward.
Boo!
My argument must not be tight enough yet.
I don't like that. Although I never thought things would spiral into this.
You what?
But I'll have you know I'm enjoying this game. Quite a bit. I guess this means it's time for my own rebuttal now, right?
What if instead of a rebuttal
you guys
you
get
gave
it.
me a confession and then the case ended?
What if you gave me a hit of that vape?
No, it's mine. I bought it with my own money that I took from the
You
child.
argue that the window was opened. However, do you have proof it was I who did it? Furthermore, do you have proof that the tape was used in committing the crime?
Gumshoe, can you make it to where the elevator in my office, the more times you hit the button, makes it come up quicker?
Frankly, I'm shocked at you for going around accusing people of murder like this.
Come shoot.
My earrings are scales of logic, especially with logic as full of holes as yours.
Oh, logic! Oh! Logic! Logic holes! Logic!
Logic, you say?
Logic.
Maya and Phoenix are talking about like the best white rappers of all time, and Phoenix is like, well, yeah, if you have to pick one, it's got to be Eminem. And then Maya's like, no, it's definitely Logic.
Uh,
And then Ketchup goes, oh.
oh!
Did you listen to his latest album?
This
Did you
is
listen to
when he says the
Eminem's
N-word.
latest album? It's pretty bad. Logic has no misses.
This is where it really starts. I mustn't let my guard down for even a second, or the truth would blow away.
Like
The
a perfume
actual-
in the wind.
Now,
The real answer to that question is Mr. Beast.
what? To who's the best white rapper?
Yeah, dude.
Now is the time to
I
put
would
the
say
patent.
parchment paper.
Now is the time to put the patented Von Karma perfect proof to the test. What the fuck are you talking about, bro? Yeah, that's accurate. The patented Von Karma farting technique to the...
Coleman, every time you don't know what to say, you just bring up like taking a fart. And
Okay, somebody played the fart sound effect, and this wasn't unprompted. Also, Jack's the one who keeps bringing up farting in the bathtub. I just add on to it.
No, you
Louder.
do.
Yeah. No, it's all Coleman.
Shut up. The window was open. However, do you have a proof? It was. I guess I did bring up farting once. Yeah, because I was like, oh, what would they have done that
Many
would have made them
times.
need to open the window? And it's- Evidence. All I need to do is go sniff that room to see if there's any lingering fart smell.
Foul.
Just one small problem.
Fun fact about Edgeworth is he's never farted before.
Fun fact, I've never... All I need to do is have some prints analyzed and we know straight away.
No, fingerprints.
Fingerprints! Fart
Be
prints!
my guest. Well, all the farts you want.
She sounds as though she has the room to maneuver, which means even if we were able to lift prints, they'd only show that it was someone else, but why that someone else was forced to open the window? That's simple logic. Oh!
Detective Bad.
Why don't I try presenting that piece of evidence? What piece of... I don't...
He rips off his shirt and he goes,
Logic!
What's wrong? The scrunched eyebrows,
He has
lines on your
logic,
forehead, they're all back. You could use a retinol, bitch.
He has Logic tattooed across his chest.
Logic!
Werewolf meme.
Yeah, he-
Oh, hi,
ripping
Kurt.
apart his skin and clothes.
More importantly, are you gonna be okay not running a fingerprint analysis?
I love that there's now
You're not
5
gonna survive until.
I love that there's now 5 of us on this call, but like only Mai and Lauren's characters are in this scene.
Yup.
Yes, I'll be fine.
We're just disembodied
Oh,
ghosts.
You're about to lose custody of Edgeworth.
well, in that case, I'll just continue with my testimony, alright?
I mean, if you're gonna take custody
I
of
get him
anyone,
on-
it would be bad first.
That's what I've been saying!
Yeah.
Oh, do you have proof that the tape? Look,
That's
Bad
what
is
we've
so
been waiting
cool.
for.
He's so bad. He's so bad. Look, it's all right. I'm sure Manfred von Karma will show up for 5 seconds again at the end, and then Kirk can play again. Furthermore, do you have any proof that the tape was used in committing? I thought I just proved that it was. What are we talking about?
Sure, you proved that the tape was there at the scene of the crime. However, that doesn't prove that it was actually used in said crime.
Unfortunately
Who
for
pushed the
you,
button?
Miss Yu, the fact that the tape was there at the crime scene is in itself very important.
How so?
By the very existence of that tape at the time screen, it proves the possibility that the win of the crime could have been fabricated. We're just fucking talking in circles. What is the evidence that I need to present? Because he said earlier I should present that piece of evidence. So I think that's what we need to do instead of whatever the hell we're doing right now.
I miss the Great Ace Attorney.
Me too. Whether the tape was used in the crime or not, that we can reevaluate afterwards. Jesus Christ. Okay.
So in conclusion, you're admitting that you can't prove that it was at this point.
Yes.
Also, you missed that they were saying that we need to reevaluate every person's
Everyone's movements. Yeah, I did. Yes, but first we need to, okay. First I need to present that piece of it. Do you have proof that the tape was used? Okay.
Not on this. Yeah.
Proof that the window was open. That by you. And we probably do, but I don't remember what the proof is. No.
It's the perfume.
Cause Bad gave it to you? Cause the...
No,
I don't
because she
remember.
dropped it
It's been 800 years. I don't
and
remember
forced
anything.
him to pick it up and open the window because it was too strong.
Oh, okay. You remember what was happening better than I do. I really
Mhm.
don't. I remember the surveillance tape being used to mimic the gunshot, but that's about all I remember. I'm sure you've seen this before, haven't you, Miss Yu?
Nah, Edgeworth, I never knew you into wearing that kind of perfume.
It's called
I'm real
cologne.
for that.
And
It's not exactly what I'd recommend for boys, you know? That's really sexist.
This isn't mine. What?
Does your boyfriend wear that? That's right, it's mine, and I received it from Detective Batty, you see.
Miss Yu, you can pretend all you like, but we know at least this much for sure. That this bottle of perfume was given to Detective Batty by you! You! Get it? That's your name! Ah!
Because he gets really, really strong really fast. And I didn't
Cargo
like
fast!
it. So, what about the perfume?
While you were in lobby number 1, you made a big show of spilling some of this perfume. That's according to Detective Batty. Detective Batty can confirm. He's not even saying anything anymore. They just mention his name and he
No.
appears on screen and then
He
disappears.
just is there to have an exclamation point. Oh, I know.
You also knew that if you spilled it, he would naturally move to open a window. Girl boss manipulation.
Come now, I've already
Robot.
told you that that's all just a big coincidence. After we opened the window in lobby number 1, I just left it open, you know?
Yeah,
So maybe it was just dumb luck that we heard the gunshot through that window.
The timing of when you were going to spill the perfume is something you could control. And the most important fact about this case is when people were made to hear the shot. Furthermore, it would have been pointless if you didn't have an alibi for yourself at the time. You mean? Miss Yu, you were the one who called Detective Batty into lobby number 1.
Not his name.
When you saw him bring Detective Gumshoe
Detective
into the
Batty.
hallway. Is that correct? I mean, look at him. He is. All of today's premeditated events could only have been thought up by you! Miss Yu! You crack that soldier!
Grr. Ha 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 ha. You accuse me of murder on the fact that I spilled a little perfume. I do that all the time. Allow me to say this much.
I'm clumsy as fuck.
I was gonna say that. I couldn't have killed Mr. Faraday. I'm too clumsy.
Would you care to testify as to why?
Look, I've had a lot of fun today, really. I don't like laughing fake, but I grow weary of this game of cat and mouse. Let's make this the last testimony and wrap up this absurd case once and for all.
That's
Please.
a great
I agree.
idea. I love that
Yeah.
idea. That's an awesome idea.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Please be the actual last testimony.
Please.
In Edgeworth? No way!
Half an hour from now, another to be continued screen shows up. Ah! That's actually what
Listen on
Case
through
3
this
was
game.
like.
You're
You're
though.
relaxing,
The worst
feeling
case in
good.
Edgeworth
Next thing
is
that you
occurring
know,
in
you're
history.
seeing another to be continued screen. Catcher's on the highway.
This is the worst case in Edgeworth history. The worst case in Edgeworth history so far.
Yeah.
I keep thinking someone
That's-
murder
that is
over a
exactly
full bottle
what's
of perfume
happening.
is a bit over the top.
That is exactly what's happening every time we talk about Case 3 being the worst one, and then somebody brings up Corcus Alba. Like,
If we can make
Corcus
I'm so excited.
if you're willing to edit it, I will write an Edgeworth themed Magic School Bus song. Trust me.
okay.
You're
don't
asking him
believe
to
you,
edit it
but
like it would
if
get
you-
it would happen within the next 6 years. But I suppose forgery of evidence speaks
Maybe.
disciple of Von Karma.
Dude, it was like making a dog pass a kidney stone to get you to upload that
The
video.
first edit. Well, okay. It could have been.
In any case, it simply could not have been me who killed Mr. Faraday. I am, of course, too clumsy. After all, I don't even know where the knife that was used to kill him came from. I've never seen a knife.
My,
What is a knife? I've never heard of that.
Kilometers. Her testimony is flawless.
Wait,
yes, but,
why are you showing
Oh,
me
no,
the
I forgot.
chart thing?
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
scary.
but no matter what sort of trick she may try to pull,
What is
she
murder?
won't
I'm
escape
scared.
me. And if I'm lacking in information, I'll just bluff until I figure out what to do.
Great plan. Nothing can go bad.
Why? It couldn't be. Accusing someone of murder over spill is a bit over the top. Okay, these are all filler statements. It simply could not have been me. Okay, I definitely... Callisto... Jack! Stop typing in my chat. Bans. You're getting timed
Jack,
out. You're getting timed
no,
out.
0 viewers.
Right, yeah.
Swords, cocaine.
Time's out, Jack. Then when I start to play then when I stream Kingdom Hearts, I'm like, where's Jack? And I forget that I banned him.
With that cat, I need somebody to watch stream.
Jack, let's ban him.
I
Jack,
think
mods
I
ban
missed
that guy.
my Jack.
After all, I don't even know where. Okay, so this is
Jack is
definitely
like, "I am
the
mod."
statement to present something. I don't even know where the knife that was used to kill him came
I
from.
do love your Twitch streams, Coleman. You're more like a pet to
Oh my
me.
God. So the key the Yatagarasu sent turns into the knife, and she knows about the key. So it's this. This piece of it's
No, it
not.
isn't.
There's no contradiction here.
Didn't her and Bad talk
Yeah,
about?
no.
Oh right, but none of them knew that the knife was the key. Except she is lying, and she definitely did know
Probably.
the knife was the key. So how do we prove that? I'm gonna check the knife.
Show the knife and be like, this is the key?
Have we read this? I don't know what this is.
Look, there's an even flower-shaped design in the concept. This hadn't been used as a tool for murder. I'd want it for myself. She's a woman. She likes pretty
She
things.
seems to be drawn to the embellishment. Okay, don't care. Just present this.
Francisco written realistically be like shopping, makeup, right? That's women.
Women be like,
Makeup, shopping,
Oh my
shopping,
God.
shopping.
Okay.
Mall.
women be shopping, you know?
Objection.
Boys.
Okay, I'm just gonna press this one and see if it'll reveal something. At this rate, she will inevitably
Harry Styles.
escape. But if she really was the one who killed Mr. Faraday, then she must have known about the existence of the knife. Yeah, so how can I prove that? I'm sorry, Miss Yu. Maybe you weren't aware. However, the knife that was used to kill Mr. Faraday was taken from his evidence bag. Oh,
Kilometers? What do you think you're doing?
He's trying to outwit her. Okay. I'm drawing the truth out of her, is what I'm doing.
Huh? But I don't recall a knife being presented at the trial earlier today. Applies lip gloss furiously.
Well, I suppose that's
That's
because
why I
the
thought for
evidence
sure.
was something Mr. Faraday had yet to use.
Haha, use, I get it. So that's what you're trying to do. Look, why don't you cut it out with the lies? I've already figured you out. There was no knife inside Mr. Faraday's evidence bag. The only evidence he had yet to present was the key the Yatagarasu had sent. Yada, yada, yada. And unless a key can magically turn into a knife, we really don't have a leg to stand on.
Motto.
It's not magic, it's engineering.
It's Maybelline.
Did you really think you could trap me? Come now, be honest.
Heh, I never intended to trap you.
Come now.
It was all a misunderstanding on my part. In any case, I wonder if you know what it means.
What it means. What it means.
I wonder. I don't
And pussy too.
What you just. What you just
Because
said.
of the delay, the best way the best way for it to sound is not for me to sing to you, but for you to sing to me.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Why not? I'll even say it as many times as you'd like.
All right, cool. That she's
And
asking us
pussy,
to try
too.
again. Okay. So I'm gonna do it, and then you just do your best to sing to me, and
Okay.
to the people on Discord, it's gonna sound bad, but to the stream, it'll sound great. All right.
Uh-huh.
And I wonder if you know
what it means.
What
it
means. All right. So as long as you were timing it to me, it should hypothetically sound
I
fine.
don't know.
Fine being the operative word.
There was a key in his evidence bag, but you... Okay, so now I present the key as the knife? This is so
Yeah,
stupid.
because it's not a simple key. It's a complex key.
Miss you, I wonder if you know what it means.
He's cutting out.
It's cutting out.
I wonder if you might take a look at this key.
And I wonder if my mom will come in and be mad. And she'll tap on my shoulder.
Shut up. This is a
Say,
picture.
"Comment."
This is a picture of the key that you sent to the police.
I'm gonna retire from YouTube
However,
like a next time.
while it may look like a key at first glance, it is actually a
At
knife.
second glance.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
You want to know the
cool.
fucked up thing, Coleman?
Yeah.
I don't think there's been an Edgeworth stream that I've been on Twitter less, and I have not voice acted yet.
Why?
I just opened up Twitter and thought to myself, I haven't done this yet, and I'm like, damn it, this is the one stream where I have free reign to.
Which means that what was inside Mr. Faraday's bag was both the Yatagarasu's key and the murderous knife. That's
The knife wasn't
what
murderous,
it
it was
means.
simply a tool.
What it means. You knew that the key was inside Mr. Faraday's bag.
Yes.
Well, with the Yatagarasu's key alone, it's more than possible to kill Mr. Faraday.
You can also stab someone with a key.
Do you understand now? Do you know of the key?
Furiously applies
I
eyeliner.
thought that was my mom.
I still haven't had a good look at it. Showing it to me from that far away, you could be lying for all I know. It looks like a key.
You
A
would
stupid one.
Even now, still feign ignorance?
I'm not feigning anything. But we can't have you accusing me of a crime with false evidence, now can we? I mean, Mr. Von Karma. I've heard some very interesting rumors about him.
Can I just...
Is he gay and in love with Phoenix Wright?
Do I not have the actual key? Why can't I just unfold it into a knife? What are we doing right now?
Oh, are you mocking my papa?
Don't you dare
Yes, Papa.
sully the good name of Manfred von Karma. This case takes place in the past, by the way. Now take a
He would
good...
never do anything bad ever!
He's taking me to an island after this case. Now
He
take
said
a...
it's really fun.
Oh yeah, wait a minute, I just
It was
realized
an
the
early Christmas present.
most inaccurate thing about Edgeworth asking for that elevator thing I asked earlier was that he wouldn't want an elevator.
Yeah.
Not that he'd want one that goes fast.
Now take a good look. This
Dang,
piece of
like an elevator.
evidence. The piece of evidence is real.
Snape!
Wow, who knew there was such a trick to this thing?
So,
Pretty neat.
are you
Can I take it
satisfied
home?
now? No. But of course, you knew that from the very beginning, didn't you? You knew that the knife and the Yatagarasu's key are one and the same. Otherwise, someone like you, who isn't a member
Uh-uh.
of law enforcement, and who would never have been privy to this trick, would have never known about it to begin with. Furthermore, the something that the Yatagarasu sent
Ergo.
to the police. How did you have knowledge as to what it was? As to what it
Perchance?
means?
Actually, I had heard it from Mr. Faraday.
Mario the Man
Just
versus
before he
Mario
dragged
the
Mr.
Idea.
Rell off, he told me.
No. I need to get through this.
Oh, that's right, I almost forgot. I'm producing more evidence.
We're almost
He
to
also told me
Corcus
about the
don't
key
worry.
turning into a knife at that
It's
time.
gonna be so much better.
I'm ignoring everything.
Coleman, don't rush this case. Don't be like, we gotta get to the next one. You might regret it.
But he didn't tell me about how the key actually transforms.
What you are saying is simply not possible.
You are the dumbest boy alive.
alive!
Jump off a bridge.
Oh, and why not?
Because Mr. Faraday himself didn't know about the hidden knife within the key. For within these pages, he mentions nothing about a knife.
But there is a lot of erotica.
I'm not sure he would have written everything in his organizer, you know? I love dropping frames.
Also,
Wouldn't
can I have
something important
rape?
important to be better left to oral
Yeah, I
communication?
finished my other
Wouldn't you
tape.
prefer
I'm
oral?
I need more. This case is going on. I'm having to confront you for so long that my vape has run out.
Well, I
Unfortunately,
didn't commit a murder.
that is also impossible because Detective Batty didn't know about the knife aspect either. Jack,
Stop thirsting.
he typed Callisto U oral communication rule 34 in chat and then said, "Oops, I did it again." What would have been highly classified information
Bro
even
thinks he's
within the
Britney
police,
Spears.
and is something that even the lead detective on the case didn't know. Why would
It's
Mr.
Britney
Faraday
Spears.
have felt the need to share such information with the opposition?
In case
The
he was murdered.
need!
Yeah, I guess he wouldn't have much of a reason to. Teehee. Looks like he gave a pretty lame excuse, huh?
How can you laugh
This
at a
is really
time
funny
like
to me.
this?
A murder conviction is a laughing matter to me.
She has the
She
classic
probably just
silent
realized the
laugh
flaw in her logic
between-
and is actually in a panic over it.
Flaw? Logic?
Logic.
But that's not something we need to concern ourselves with.
I suppose you're right. Miss Yu, I'd like to state that I also know how you know the real nature of the knife. I know how you know what it means. What it means.
I just want you to know that I know. I
That-
know.
that
You
you
know.
know. That I know.
Why
that
wouldn't you
know.
put your money where your mouth is and show me?
Oh, I will. And I'll wipe that smile off your face by the time we're through.
Oh, you'll find out. I'm about to summon it. Tell me.
This is it.
Perchance?
The secret
one?
behind
Yu-Gi-Oh?
the
Ah, fuck
Yatagarasu
y'all.
key. Only one person would have had knowledge of it
No,
from the
I
get-go.
have bitches.
My
Yeah,
grandfather's dick has no pathetic cards.
who would know?
get in there.
Who would know from the start? Is that a Yu-Gi-Oh audio? Who would know from the start that the
Yeah.
Yatagarasu's
Yeah.
key could change into a knife? Who would know from the start? The Yatagarasu would know. He would know. There was only one person who would have
What it
known. There's only one person. I like that after like 10 streams of us doing that like once a stream, I'm now turning it into a recurring, like, I'm now turning it into the bit.
Hey, we need something.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
my
And
god!
pussy too.
There was only one person who would have known about the dual nature of the key.
Aha! And that is.
And that
Uh-huh.
is Yatagarasu, Yatagarasu, ya la da 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 da, Yatagarasu, Yatagarasu. Ah, cha 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 cha. My mouse just fell on the ground. I'm clicking forward. I can't click forward because the mouse moved away from where. Just press space.
Dot dot dot
Just
dot dot
more
dot dot
fucking
dot
dot,
dot
dot,
dot
dots.
dot.
Can they remove every dot 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 from the...
Are you saying just Loya is the great thief Yatagarasu?
Miss you?
That's such a horrible thing to say
You
in
used
the German
Mr.
accent.
Rell to lure Mr. Faraday into a trap, didn't you? You, who profess to bear a grudge against criminals. Why? Why do something like this?
Because he was a criminal. Dot 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 dot.
Dot?
Morse code. He 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 he.
Imagine if
Aha.
Kurtzman showed up.
I would have killed this one. Oh shit.
Go for it, buddy.
There
Who
you
would have thought that you, miss you, a stupid rookie prosecutor, would see through me? A clown. You're sending the biggest chill down my spine right now, kilometers.
I like that
This
both
feeling of
parts of his
thrill-
name
oh.
have been replaced with kilometers.
Kilometers.
His first name is Kilo and his last name is Meters.
Man.
This feeling of thrill, it's even greater than when I
Mr.
sneak
Kilo
into
Meters.
someplace.
That's still more clever than did man.
Ew. You! You killed Faraday. Mio. This guy does have N energy. Answer me, Callisto, you. Mio!
How could you do this to me, Mio?
Callisto, you. That's not my real name.
What?
Not? Is that why my searches
Oh.
are not coming up all right?
Because my real identity is, yes, the great thief Yatagarasu.
You're the Yatagarasu, that's lame. I would prefer the Yatagarasu to be a 16-year-old girl.
What the
Why?
fuck?
This is a reference to a later case / earlier case where the Yatagarasu is a
This has become a not
Explain
criminal
yourself
statement
better.
in 7
Let me
years.
tell you something, Edgeworth. My first name is Yada, my last name is Garasu. Mr. Faraday was one difficult man
Ah
to deal
yes, I too, kilometers, have a name that is one word split into two fucking...
Mr. Faraday because he only fared a day. For
Ah,
you see, he had discovered my
That's
true
not-
identity. Which is why I had to erase him from the world of law. I made Rel an offer, an acquittal for a little favor in return. All he had to do was accuse Mr. Faraday of being the Yatagarasu in court. But once we entered the recess, Rel was dragged off with Mr. Faraday.
I
I saw them kissing.
am very scared
And I got really
for...
jealous and I just flew into a jealous rage.
No, I'm very scared for 2 minutes from now when she says, I may be the Yatagarasu, but I'm not the murderer. And then we have to prove she's also the murderer.
Yeah.
No.
Which threw my plan into a complete
To be
mess.
continued pops up.
I chased after them and eavesdropped on them through a crack in the door. Crack in the door.
So essentially, you're talking about the fucking Luke at me gambit.
Yeah, but again.
That Rel only caves to only two things: money and authority, just as all thugs do. I feared my plan was going to be ruined if Mr. Faraday held on to Rel any longer.
I don't know. I think
No,
I think
it
we
seems
I think
like
we
she
let her
is
off.
just
I think we let her off with a warning. I think we let her off with a warning.
I think we should invite her back
Jack
to my
gives
place.
Callisto you his
Yeah,
Google
you know what?
key, Rule 34.
I think I could get more
Please don't
information
read
out
this
of
one out loud.
I have a little handcuff that I think can help. They're
I
pink and fuzzy.
did no such
That's
thing.
why I had no choice. I had to kill them both. We're good. Never mind.
But didn't you say that you despised criminals?
But do I really?
You! Have you forgotten about the KG8 incidents? Mio!
Maybe.
What do you mean, maybe? What the hell?
Huh?
Perchance.
The woman would.
Perhaps.
So then, was it your plan to kill Mr. Faraday with the very evidence that you sent?
Haha. Well, I had a good idea of what Mr. Faraday was going to do. I anticipated that Mr. Faraday was going to prove that Rel was in the Yatagarasu. By using this Yatagarasu's key as evidence and that he would bring it with him. So true, Coleman dying on stream, which is why I thought to use the knife portion.
It's smart.
With a weapon as well disguised as this, no one would be the wiser. except for TSA, because who in their right mind would think something like this could be a weapon? I casually entered lobby number 2 on the pretext that I had to talk with Mr. Faraday. And in order to get in with him, I pretended to be worried about something.
Edge with coffee in the background from vaping.
This raspberry mojito hit
Kilometers, you know that we've known for like years that these give you cancer, like longer than either of you us have been alive. Shut up.
Yeah, but
Shut
it
up.
smells so good. It smells so
Okay.
yummy.
If this
You can
gave
let
me
me hold
cancer,
the
why
other
did
rest
it
of
taste
the
like
cake just
cotton
like that.
candy?
Look, it's okay. I just need to drink my milk and vape juice and.
I'm just trying to lose
Pussy
weight
too,
before I go
and
to
pussy.
the island. I want to look good when I go to the island.
He never noticed that I had changed the key into a knife inside that plastic bag.
Oh, God,
And
I
he
wish
didn't
that
have the
was me.
chance to take note of the knife that took his life.
It should have been
How
me.
could you kill him?
With stab wounds.
I really
I
thought
knew
it
him
was
for a
gonna be
long
bad.
time, you know.
I like that it wasn't the guy whose name is Bad, but instead the one whose name is you.
His name is Batty, because he is.
His name is
You're
Batty!
At the very least, I thought to give him a quick and painless death.
I like that like joke is Cosmo yelling at Timmy, but I always do it like it's Wanda yelling. I don't know why. But if you
Because she does that more often.
yeah. But if you killed Mr. Faraday first, my voice is dying. My voice is dying.
The vape juice.
It's time for Jack to take over. Maybe. But if you killed Mr. Faraday first, there was no need for you to kill Mr. Rail as well.
Oh, I get it. I believe I mentioned why when we were placing Detective Gumshoe under arrest. Jesus fucking Christ.
Okay, don't drink milk on stream. It fucks
Why
with
are
my
you
Worst
brain.
drinking
mistake of my
milk?
life.
I'm drinking like yummy
That's,
flavored
infamously
milk.
not good for
Really great
acting.
time.
It's infamously not something
I
that
know.
it's water. You
Help prep your
gotta drink
voice.
room temperature
I know,
water.
I gotta go get water.
You know what I should put in my throat? Something really thick. Something that's gonna help make things worse.
I'm gonna
And
code
how
it
that
further.
led the killer to think about setting them up as though they killed each other.
I also need a little bit of a snack. I know.
Then
Hot
the-
wings.
Then the trick with the surveillance tape.
Dude, imagine Coleman eating hot wings while playing this game.
I actually should go get water.
Yes,
I'll be
I
right
hadn't
back.
actually planned to use a gun.
Leave the screen on close to you. Thank you.
She's stuck not applying lip gloss.
Just thinking about it. So, fuck.
I'm getting really nervous looking at her.
What are? Shut up.
Like zoinks.
Even I don't fully understand this one. I don't quite get the psychology, but
No, it makes sense.
here we are.
I'm back.
Do you feel
Oh,
shame
dude.
for what you've done?
You were so
Yes.
worried.
The risk was too high that I'd be caught.
In fairness, I didn't know this entire. I didn't know that all we had left was an Edgeworth U confrontation.
Edgeworth X you?
No.
However, that's when I remembered the existence of that surveillance tape. If that were true, Jack would be crying. Which is why I had Rel help me sit at the
Jack
crime
would be
scene.
like, let me play Edgeworth now!
Can I be Edward, please? Please can I be Edward,
Edward
please?
doesn't like women.
True.
And after all was said and done, I rewarded him for all his hard work with a bullet. Where?
You're a defense attorney, aren't you? How could you? How could you betray a client? Oh my god,
Easily.
she's just evil Phoenix Wright.
Client. If you want to talk about who was the client of who was first, it was me.
Huh?
Oh.
Oh.
I was the client in the murder of the Cadopian embassy staff member, Dead Man.
Huh?
Deed Man.
Jack, you be bad now. I can't do two characters.
Don't mind if I do. You ordered a hit job?
Damn, man,
Indeed. I'll just do Malos. I'll do Malos.
you still haven't figured it out, Mr. Batty.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
I had dead man killed because he's about to give away info about the smuggling ring.
And his name, let's be honest.
Now, who exactly do you think would benefit from such an assassination?
Mithra! It can't be! You're... Pyra?
The Yatagarasu. Oh no, that's right, I'm a member of the smuggling ring. Who would have thought that the Yatagarasu, a smuggler of secrets, would be involved in a
What?
smuggling ring of goods?
How could these...
Me when criminals do criminal things.
Me when
You're working
criminals
with
are
Manny
broadening their
Coaching, too.
horizons?
You.
You're working with Manny Coaching too, do you? Okay,
I love the
that doesn't
writing.
make sense.
The writing's so good in this game.
Good
The
grammar.
translation job is perfect. No,
You're
no.
working with Manny Coaching, do you?
Maybe, maybe not. Guess you'll
Show
never
me
know.
what you've got, Mithra. Do you?
Tell me what you got, Mithra! Do it!
Do you?
Make me proud!
Oh, I'm
Indeed.
free. I'm open for audition.
Indeed!
The Yatagarasu claims to be noble, but you're just another cold-blooded murderer. Aha! Ah! I'm not the Yatagarasu. That's right, little girl. The Yatagarasu is just another killer.
What's that now lost line? Like,
Have gay sex with me, Jin! Oil me up when as I twerk! There you go.
It's your line,
oh.
Be
sir.
quiet. Be quiet, you.
Yatagarasu! Sorry, wait, this is a
Yada,
serious
yada,
moment.
yada.
You can run from the law, but you'll never escape it.
I am the law.
I am the law.
Watch her escape.
So just humbly accept the judgment
Next
of this
episode.
court.
Chimone.
Hey, kilometers, Edgeworth.
Portsman walks in right now and says, "Ha, Chimone, I'm taking her with me.
I'm
Bye
an-
bye.
I'm an intern.
Extraterritorial rights. Ha, Chimone.
What the fuck is happening?
Enjoy the next case, asshole! Hoo, ha, Shimon!
Did you know the Yatagarasu has 3 legs? Do you know what that is?
Because they have a giant
Massive
cock.
penis.
Yeah.
No? Well, let me tell you. Massive penis. It means the Yatagarasu
One-eyed
has more than
monster.
one razor-sharp way to do her work.
Oh,
I got it.
Oh
Gun.
my god!
gun.
That's my left arm.
Gun.
What if you had a gun?
For her neutral system, she
You
wields a
really
gun.
are too naive, Edward.
You better bark like you want it.
You've been handed the Yatagarasu's key right to me without a second thought. Everything may not have gone according to plan, but I'll still gladly take it.
What are you gonna do? Kill all 3 of us?
Mm.
And also the child in the stands? What?
Yes, please stand in a row for me.
You mean the
I'm
key
a
was
very
your
bad
real
shot.
target?
And even after I gave you such great advice. Didn't I tell you to always keep a good eye on a criminal?
don't watch the mouth, watch the hands.
Or you may regret what comes of your negligence.
Does Baddie not carry a gun?
No, he just is large.
Oh, wait. You two, get down!
Eek!
My body! I can't move!
It's trauma!
Yeah.
Trauma.
Mister, to your right!
Uh-huh. Ah!
Why are these fools breathing my air?
My air! My air!
Show me what you got, Callisto!
She's so fucking fast.
Booking it.
She's
Are
fucking
you
bad.
alright, Francis?
She's a track star.
Did we get a quick Megalovania sting, Cal?
Oh yeah, go. Oh yeah, wait a sec.
Thank you.
Okay. Lauren. Or did she say the line already and it got played over by Undertale?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm perfectly fine, Miles.
Her voice is shaking. but it looks like she's unharmed.
I'm
What,
13,
never been
guys.
shot at before?
Got shot at.
Where did Kay go?
I whip people every day.
That's a gunshot! More of them! Is Callisto you just fucking running through the courthouse with a gun? This is crazy.
With a gun?
So
Yes.
tell me why I'm here and what's the
September
reason
10th.
I
What
am
year?
here today!
I'm pretty sure it was you. I was.
Sorry, but it looks like she got away. I'm not
She's so
gonna come out
fucking
with it.
fast.
Called the precinct. They should have a perimeter set up soon.
Detective Batty, are you alright? I heard a gunshot.
Yeah, I killed myself. I'm okay. Just got another hole in my jacket.
He is so cool. He is easily the coolest new character
He wasn't
in this
sweating
game.
profusely right now.
He may say he's
always
fine,
sweating.
but he looks
Actually-
quite shaken.
I'm pretty sure you're thinking of Qilong Lang.
No, Lang is...
But more importantly, boy, I mean, Mr. Kilometers Edgeworth, Miss Von Karma. Are you two hurt?
Where does the Edgeworth part come from? It's just Mr. Kilometers.
I'm absolutely fine. Oh, I forgot your voice.
Bloody hell.
I'm
No
also
longer
alright,
German.
thanks to Kay.
Thanks to Gay.
Speaking of Kay, where is she?
Shot in the floor.
I don't
Try not
know.
to forget about her in the next 7 years, moron.
She just sort of disappeared. And she disappeared from my memory as well.
Well, I'll go look for her.
What is this, Kingdom Hearts?
Oh, and
Yes.
hey,
No,
Detective
that's the
Gumshoe.
game I'm streaming tomorrow, maybe.
Oh,
Kingdom Fart.
God.
It's
Kingdom
come.
Fart. Call. Hit us, Kale.
Oh yes, sir. Detective Bat, sir.
No.
I'm sorry I doubted you.
Oh, don't worry, sir. It's not your fault. Well, I lied to you guys too, after all.
I reached for a piece of scrap metal.
Scrap metal.
Scrap metal. I heard about what happened from Kay.
Swiss roll.
Lying while giving testimony is still unforgivable,
No, it's just perjury.
which is a crime.
Yeah, but
But
everybody
in this
does it in
case-
this universe, so
You were protecting Kay and her feelings.
it's only a crime
Perjury
when
is
they're
okay if it's for a little
particularly
girl.
annoying, old bag.
Crime of passion.
Looks like you might have what it takes to be a real detective.
Oh.
You're gonna have the worst salary of all time. Now don't ever lose that detective spirit, okay?
You're working for pennies on the dollar.
Oh, you got it, Pops.
I'm not your dad.
Oh,
Pops,
Uncle.
watched one too many detective dramas recently, have we?
Way to single-handedly destroy the cheery atmosphere with one snarky comment.
14-year-old girl destroys cheery atmosphere with one single
I like
comment.
that.
Whips
Parentheses.
everyone
I like that
fuzzy.
Edgeworth does nothing but make snarky comments all game, and then when Francisca does it, he's like silently judging her.
How dare she? That's my thing.
I should get back to the investigation.
Why is the judge just standing there?
I swear, I'll catch you if it's the last thing I do.
So Jack can have a
I
character
never knew
once
which
Batty
one you
leaves the scene. That's why Judge is standing
Oh,
there.
yes!
Be careful, Detective Batty, and take care. I hope this isn't the last I see of you. It'd be great if you were in Case 5. Sorry, no, you don't get him. You get other characters that are...
Thanks. Well, I'm off. Maybe we'll
Gotta
run
be
into each
fun.
other.
We got abysmal dog shit.
On the one hand, gold. On the other hand, painful, agonizing failure.
What's everyone's Discord?
Thanks a bunch, pal.
What's your
Maybe on
Discord?
WhatsApp.
You're the best. Really did find out the truth behind everything.
Yes, well,
I would die
I'm
for that.
glad we solved everything before you were taken to prison. Oh boy.
I didn't get to voice act much this case. I can't believe how much trouble I caused you with my
This is
testimony.
Jack when he
Detective
doesn't have any
Gumshoe.
characters to play. This is also me
I
when I
miss
don't
being
have any
Phoenix.
characters to play.
We should play Phoenix Wright too. That way Coleman won't have Edgeworth anymore.
No.
Your only character is Mo the Clown. And also, what's the guy from the first case?
Richard Wellington.
Richard Wellington.
Oh my god. It's your line, babe.
Oh, it was no problem, really. I mean, I lied too, so I didn't help anything. It's really not your fault, Your Honor.
I got you saying that on tape, bitch. You're going to jail.
Well, even if we didn't have his honest testimony,
What up?
I think that lawyer would have found another way to get you convicted on her behalf.
Yeah, I can't believe I was about to get fired during my first week as a detective.
Well, so long as you're not fired, you should work hard, give all that you have, and perform your duties well. Oh, and one more thing. Kay left a present for you with me.
She did?
You?
Oh, what is it?
What?
Oh,
No.
You as in
It's a gun.
you, Gumshoe.
What was it that Kay left? The proof of their
Gun,
friendship.
gun.
Gone. Gone. Shoots Gumshoe in the chest.
Merry Christmas.
What message is Kay trying to give me right now? Is
What
it
if
okay? I
you
can take
Had a
it?
gun. What if you?
Almost.
Had a
Oh,
gun.
wait, that's not what I meant to give you. Please return it at once.
Miles, you're really not that bright, are you?
No, it was a bit. It was a bit. Arrgh.
I thought it was funny, I promise.
Miss Imports.
Oh,
Calm
it's
down.
okay. It's a thought that counts
I
anyways.
didn't mean to
The
load the
thought was
case
to shoot
3
you in the
save
head.
state, I swear. I meant to load the one from 10 minutes ago.
Don't
You
tell
should
me
load
why
that
I'm
space
here.
there. I
And
think
that it was
what's
the
the reason?
I
Mr.
am
Henry.
here today.
I think you should
Are
have
you
loaded
sure
save
it was
state, Mr. Edgeworth.
you? I wish that you could stay.
If I loaded a
Speaking of
case
Kay,
3 save
go,
state at
pal.
this point in case 4, it would just be like, okay, we're just gonna skip to case 5. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure there was a funny resolution.
right. He only noticed just now. Was his mind not present when we discussed her earlier? Detective Batty left to go search for her earlier. Maybe you should go join him.
Yeah, you betcha, pal. I'm gonna go help him. Oh, but first,
Here's a gun.
you know what, pal? Actually, I guess I shouldn't be so rude to you anymore, huh? I'm gonna stick right by your side from now on,
Shoot
Mr. Edgeworth,
it.
sir.
Wait, did that mean that our bit took away from a precious moment we could have had?
No, this is the precious moment right now.
No,
is
because we were
that-
supposed to give him something.
Oh.
Oh.
Get a little more dialogue. Just him being like, she does care. But these two should go.
In this
I
universe,
sense
Edge was
nothing
just like,
but emotion.
she means nothing to you. All you need is me.
I sense nothing
I think
but a
you cut off with your
most
childhood
troublesome relationship from that ominous statement. I'm sure the two of us
Who's
are going
me?
to get into many
It's me.
shenanigans in the future games.
Off me.
We should go home too, Miles. We have to hurry and report what has happened to Papa.
Oh yes, and then he can take me to the island. Who was the guy again who he said who was taking us there? Something,
owns
something
this island
Epstein?
again?
It was Jeff Epstein, the New York financier.
Yes, that's right.
And what else?
Myself.
Roger, sir. Don't you worry, I'll investigate the next case. We're on real
My
well.
name is Kilometers, not Roger.
All we counting on you. The sense of trouble is definitely in the air.
He's
Thus,
doing his
like a
fucking
bad
best.
Like a bad dream, my first outing at court came to a disturbing end. A few months later, I was finally able to properly stand in court as a prosecutor. But the detective in charge of the investigation was, as I dreaded, Detective Gumshoe. Oh yeah, isn't that like the case in
You
the
got to spoil the third game?
Yeah.
This was he's referring to the one against Mia.
Yeah, in the third game, yeah.
Mio.
Mio.
Mio!
After that, he became my direct subordinate. I have tried, but words fail to describe the immeasurable suffering he has caused me. But I suppose
Can you
that's
imagine
just
if
how
he,
things are.
can you imagine if he was like, and then the final case that had this game come to a head. Wait a minute, final case? But we're just getting. You're telling me we're done? What? This is like completely. Nothing happened.
As for the little girl who suddenly disappeared, she's now a less little girl.
Dead.
Oh God, we're back in the fucking Gatewater
History
land.
comes back.
No, no,
Back in the case
no!
story again.
I don't like my game anymore. I don't want to be in my game anymore.
No,
Sure, I think it's
now.
for the Badgermobile we have to check out.
Oh, come on. This whole thing is in a vehicle for a flashback.
What a Sigma.
You look
Yes,
like a cut of
I
fuck.
remember everything. Kay. It's been a while.
It's been a while.
Hey, you sure grew up a lot.
Get me out
I do
of
crime
here.
now.
Get me out of here.
But thank goodness, I thought you two had totally forgotten about me.
You know, I really did forget about you the entire time because of how out of order the game is. But,
Case
you
one
know,
is the best one. Maybe case one is just the best one.
where have you been all this time, though?
At least it's short.
Me, I didn't know you cared.
It's stupendous. It's marvelous. It's
Gotta make it to. You just gotta make it to game 2.
Where in the
After my
timeline
father
are
died,
we,
I went
Kay?
to live with my mother's relatives. They lived really far away, so I wasn't really able to come back here all that much to visit my cop friends and this grown-ass prosecutor man.
Oh, is that what happened? Well, I'm just glad you're all right.
So wait, now that I remember the backstory of the Yatagarasu name, how the hell are you the Yatagarasu when the original Yatagarasu killed your father? What is going on? You know, now
Oh,
that
does
I
it all make sense
remember. No, not even a little bit.
Also, I'm a level with you. I should have remembered Yatagarasu the second it was mentioned.
Yeah.
The second
Yeah.
someone
When do you hear a
says
word like
Yatagarasu.
Yatagarasu?
I'm
know,
gonna keep
that
it for you,
wasn't-
okay?
that
This doesn't
wasn't-
make sense at all.
That wasn't an unsubstantial day. It
Yeah.
doesn't exactly fade to the back of your memory, all right? That the second
has a
someone
song
named
to go with
it, I should
Yada
have.
yada yada.
Hello, I'm the Yatagarasu. I remember it, so you don't have to.
Why does it look like Gatewater?
Oh, you know what? I was gonna go through my
Why does it
father's
look like
bookshelf
history?
recently,
Card? A Badger credit
credit
card?
Oh,
She
no,
sees case
what have I
3 again.
wrong?
He sees case 3 and he starts
Coleman's gonna
screaming
get
and
kicked
running
out.
around and going, ah! When he sees case 3
Just
happening.
play a bunch of nostalgia critic.
Oh my god.
And like Malcolm and Ted.
Actually,
What is it,
I-
Doug? And he's like, it's page 3.
It's like in the
Actually,
review must go on, where like he just slowly becomes insane.
yeah.
Layers
Actually,
of Lupa Maker.
there are still a number of
Oh my
things that
God.
don't make sense, as I said earlier. However, I'm tired of being at fucking Gatewater Land, so I don't care right now. Can we go home? I've been standing here.
Badger is just standing there menacingly.
I've been standing here having a flashback for the last 6 hours. I'd like to go home. 6 months? First of all, why did you come all this way to see me? And second, why are you calling yourself the Yatagarasu? The Yatagarasu.
Yada yada yada.
Yeah, the woman who killed your father. This information that I now remember but didn't before. Because
The
I
entire
knew this
third
game
case.
is
A
fucking
certified
stupid.
baddie.
No, you're wrong. The real Yatagarasu was my father. That's why he
What?
had a third leg. I'm so sorry.
Please, say to be continued. Please.
Mr. Faraday was the Yatagarasu.
Though I actually can keep going.
Like I said, I was going through my father's bookshelf recently, and I found a secret diary hidden among his books. Was the key in her hair the Yatagarasu's key? I have
My
no
God.
regrets in choosing to walk the path of the Yatagarasu. That was written in his diary, and that's how I know for sure.
What? But that's impossible.
What's with that look? You don't believe me? You don't trust
wasn't
women?
Just the expression on my face. I clearly said it was impossible just now.
Well, I don't
Clearly,
listen to
you
you.
don't
All
own
right
an
then.
air fryer.
How do you explain this?
Her phone back on
Air
It's a
fryer.
way of disarming any security system of the user's choose. Yeah, I know you have all this crazy tech, but that doesn't.
I know what an air fryer is.
This little thief, truth be told, this is the Yatagarasu's greatest secret, an air fryer.
Yeah, the thing that you showed everyone.
And this
in
little
case
gizmo was
3.
used by
Yeah.
my father. Yada 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 yada.
Mata, mata.
Ow! Mr. Faraday wasn't just a great prosecutor, he was really a great thief, huh?
Yada 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 yada. Yeah, my father worked really hard to steal the truth. But he was killed. And the Yatagarasu was no more. It's really funny to say this in a cheery voice. But despite that, the Yatagarasu has been spotted again recently.
Someone,
And he looks like me.
someone
That's
other
crazy.
than you? Wait, are there two? There's two Yatagarasus? I hate this game. I don't want to be in this game.
You,
Here, Mr. Edgeworth, take a look at this article.
did you miss the line?
Yatagarasu since
The
called the embassy.
Yatagarasu sent the embassy a calling card. Wait,
Yeah,
what?
meaning this person's a fake. I'm almost certain that Callisto, you ladies behind
Oh
this.
my god, we didn't catch her, did we? Fuck!
No,
hate
she just
every
ran away.
Ah!
She ran out into the street, and they were like, "That's probably fine." Because the real Yatagarasu would never send something like a gaudy card out. They would just wear the same symbol on their chest.
But the
Every day.
Yatagarasu did send a white card along with anything to be publicized.
The embassy?
That's
Who
what
could be at
Detective
the
Batty
embassy?
told me 7 years ago. Oh
could
my
happen
god.
there?
Oh my god. My
Well,
mind
as soon
is
as I heard the
falling
news, I
away.
got all wound up, and I knew I just couldn't let it go.
Work is over.
It sounds like a fantastic location for a new case, Mr. Edgeworth.
No, please.
So I
I
searched
want my
throughout
game to be over.
that I could begin to obtain the truth behind the Yatagarasu. Yada 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 yada. Because if anyone can help me find it, I figured it's you, Mr. Kilometers.
Ah.
Mr. Meters?
So you're saying that I have your fathers and misuse identities backwards? What the hell are we talking?
Yeah, since you really Yatagarasu, there's no one to me in.
I think
What the
I
hell are we
understand now
talking
why
about?
I forgot about all of this until just now.
Welcome to No Moral Theater.
And I want to revive the real, noble Yatagarasu. Yada 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 yada. And if I don't, my father will never be able to rest in peace. And that's
know
your
what?
fault.
You know what? This is my dark night of the soul. Fuck it. Phoenix was right. I can't handle my own game. I
don't
wasn't ready.
want my
You know
own
what?
game anymore. I'm ready to move on. I'll
What do
go
you
back.
mean,
This-
case bar?
This is the all is lost moment. All right. Fuck it. I don't deserve it.
I don't deserve. I shouldn't have never had my own game. Okay.
I love how canonically in case 3 Andrew's just like, man, this was such a mistake to have my own game. Then case 1 happens like, man, I love having my own game.
Yeah. Okay. The order of experiencing time is like not like like.
It's so weird.
It makes no sense at all. It makes no sense at all. They wrote it out of order and didn't even try to make.
Flo is absolutely right. In our universe, canonically, he reads Yatagarasu again and says, on second thought, fuck yes.
Yeah.
Okay, where in the timeline are we? I'm so confused.
Does that mean canonically this game does not
What is
exist?
happening? I'll just be here to cheer you on, I guess, but I'm
Wait.
so lost.
Wait, based by that logic, does that mean canonically that this game never exists?
Yeah.
Yeah, Edgeworth just goes back. Edgeworth is like, nah, fuck it.
Nah, fuck it. Even if you are honorable, a thief is a thief. And if you are plotting to commit a crime, then I'm afraid I can't be complicit, such as the crime of someone stealing something from my office that will happen in the next case chronologically, which I remind you is case 1 of this game.
Mr. Edgeworth, what's happening? Oh man, you guys are not making it easy for me. Who's Yatagarasu? Who's who? Whose identity? What's happening?
Mr. Edgeworth? Kilometers? What I want from you is not to steal something. I'm gonna do that either way. What I want is the arrest of the evil woman.
Evil woman! You mean Callisto you?
Good song.
Yeah.
I think it's too hard for me to catch her all by myself. She keeps laughing and it scares me. But I thought that since you were able to expose her for who she is, then maybe a 19-year-old version of you could catch her. Please, Mr. Edgeworth, won't you help me?
No, I'm not 19 anymore. I'm 27. I think. We jumped forward in time, right? Come to think of it, I do believe I owe you, I guess.
Huh? Only for what? $20,000? I need $20,000 immediately.
When Miss Yu made her escape, it was you who saved my life. You saved my life, and yet I didn't remember who you were until just now. Furthermore, you helped me with the investigation today. I'm not so rude as to leave favors unrepaid.
Then you mean?
Yes. Unfortunately, I have to play Case 5. Corcus Alba. Corcus Alba. That case has been weighing down my soul ever since that fateful day. Except that I forgot about it until just now. Perhaps the time has come to settle things once and for all. If you don't intend to sully your hands in a crime, then I believe I can help you.
Mr. Edgeworth, thank you! Who's Edgeworth? You're Mr. Kilometers, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, Mr. Edgeworth, sir. Isn't that great guy?
I don't even know my own name anymore.
Yeah, it sure is, Gummy.
Even though he had completely forgotten about her until just now. What is with their chummy relationship? Why can't I be friends with the Yatagarasu? Is she even the Yatagarasu? I don't understand. I want to go back to being the bad. I want to go back to being the prosecutor in Phoenix's game. Yatagarasu. After all that time, the true identity of the thief sank back into the darkness. What? Burn Faraday, Callisto Yu, and Kay Faraday. The phantasm. Why? The
phantasmagorically changing identity.
The phantasmagorically changing identity of the great thief Yatagarasu, and the Yatagarasu's real goal. Couldn't they have just named the Yatagarasu Larry or something in translation? Why is it still called that? It would all come to light the day after I made that promise to Kay.
Larry.
At least it's expedient.
Speaking of Larry, I heard he's in this game and I haven't seen him yet, which is fucking horrible, because that means he's in the next game.
Along the way.
Finally, Case 5.
Yay!
I'm so excited.
Yay!
Nothing bad can happen in Case 5.
Nothing.
What are we waiting for?
Are we playing? Do we want to start Case 5? I'm scared.
I could go. I mean, it's only I defer to you guys because I'm 2 hours behind you.
I do have I do
way.
have work tomorrow, so we'll get a little tease, and by that I mean clicking on this
Play until you're like.
until I'm like, I hate this, which will probably be after like 10 minutes. 2 cards. One of the Black Raven, and one of the White Raven. A country torn in two.
Civil War?
One to the west, and one to the east.
28 stab wounds.
They were very ambitious with this game's story. Unfortunately, when those which were split are made again. Is this like fucking West and East Germany? What the hell? The truth will reveal itself.
What were they cooking?
What were they cooking?
We'll never know.
It's the Yatagarasu! The Yatagarasu's here!
That's like Batman. Oh yeah. Holy shit.
Ah, that's why it's called Turnabout Ablaze. I mean, you accursed Yatagarasu! Wait, who did this? Which Yatagarasu is this? 8 hours earlier! I love time travel!
It took 8 hours to
Every
get
5
the part
seconds!
And that's about how long it's gonna take, probably.
I love the timeline.
It's almost dreamlike to not be in the middle of a case. Wait a minute. I'm narrating right now. Fuck, I'm in the middle of a case! Especially after
I'm back
what
in
a
the fucking
world
building
the
again.
past few days have been.
Only used to
On
love
my, oh, and now
cheeseburgers.
they're gonna recap everything in order, except this isn't even in order.
Huh?
On my return flight, I was dragged into a case involving an Interpol agent's murder. The next day, I investigated a kidnapping and a murder at the Gatewater Land theme park.
Imagine doing this case in one sitting.
And later that night, a detective's dead body welcomed me back to my office. So just in case you were still confused, the order of those cases is 2, 3, 1, with 4 happening in the middle of 3 as a flashback at the end. Just in case, we're gonna spell it
A
out
funny
for you in
little
case that
flashback.
didn't make sense. Along with a thief who was out to pilfer files related to a case from 10 years ago. How did I manage to find myself in the middle of this shitty game?
Go.
But at least I have today. All I ask is that I be allowed to spend it quietly.
The Oshinoko image of fucking. This shit is so ass.
Mr. Edgeworth! This is big, I tell
I'm
ya!
going to transition to using Discord on my phone real quick. I'll be right back.
Hey, what's wrong with you?
I hate having a plucky assistant.
Where's your
How does
enthusiasm for
Phoenix
life
do
and
this
living
all
and
the
being
time?
alive and not killing yourself?
Hack it up, Skittle Squad.
And suddenly the phrase, the frigidity of dreams, comes to mind.
What are you talking about, fragile dreams? Come on, let's go. The fake Yatagarasu isn't just gonna find herself, you know.
Well, if you must know, it's possible that I was paid a visit last night by your fake.
Say what?
Case 1! Unfortunately for us, the
Jamone,
managed to
Jamone,
Jamone. But even now, we're still looking for this criminal. Also, I should mention that the guy who took the killer from the last case, chronologically, into custody, is the guy that got arrested in the last, or the, fuck, I hate the timeline. But even now, we're still looking for the criminal. Portsmouth is in jail now. However, I must warn you that we've only had a few hours to search so far. So I must insist that you be patient in this one.
Oh, what's with you today? Are you sure you weren't sleep talking to me right now?
I've done I've lived through 3 and kind of 4 cases in the last 24 hours. Please leave me alone.
It has been 6 months.
6 months?
Anyway, I've got something much more important that I want you to see.
Oh, and that is?
Alan.
Look, it's on my bag. Take a look at this.
On March 14th, I will be there to steal your dirtiest secret. Didn't you show me this yesterday? It's quite a bold declaration to send to an embassy. I suppose it was inevitable that a newspaper would catch wind of this.
The day the card mentions is today.
Aww,
This is
can't
like when
they
Agent
wait
Lee Harker
until
says, but today's the
tomorrow?
13th.
Jack, I remember in case 1 when you said this was the craziest week, the weirdest week of Edgeworth's life. It's not even a week. It's 2 days. Poor Edgeworth.
Yeah.
Hey,
Today, huh?
Mom.
Today!
Come on, we gotta hurry. The embassy awaits.
Of
I
course.
suppose it is quite an urgent matter.
Yippee!
However, do you know
Why is
which
she wearing the
countries...
gloves like that?
I don't know. Yeah, why is she? However, do you know which country's embassy we should be investigating?
No. Well, it's some really special country, and I'm actually really fuzzy on the detail. But never mind that. Where's all your energy? Why are you so
I like that
lackadaisical
he's
today? I
now
learned that word
in
this morning.
canon as tired. Like, he's now in canon tired of this shit. Like, in the writing. That's so funny.
He's like,
I'm-
please, just let it end.
I'm not
I'm
Kay.
gone.
You're just too wound up.
Well, then you should get too wound up too. It's only 7 a.m. because this just might be our chance to catch that woman.
You mean Miss You?
Evil woman.
I'll never miss her again.
The woman who killed Kay's father, Bern Faraday, 7 years ago. Callisto Yu. She claimed to be the great thief, Yatagarasu, and then disappeared from the courtroom.
Stealing our time and energy. Arg, she makes me so mad. The phony. Everyone
Myra.
knows that the real Yatagarasu
Myra.
would never send something like a calling card.
Please blow
Dumbass. Until a company's underhanded dealings are made public. The target is always totally unaware that Yatagarasu has paid them a visit. That's what
Oh,
makes the real Yatagarasu so awesome.
I've been searching for this image for like 20 minutes and I finally found it. So I've sent this before, but just to get you guys in the right headspace, just keep this in mind.
People finishing. Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Just- Remember this moment. Remember, you are currently here. You are here.
Hold on. Let me show this on my stream for reference.
Yeah, that's pretty
Take a look,
accurate.
Scream.
Yeah.
Just you again. I don't. Is a single playthrough of this case possible?
Like in one sitting, you mean? We're here. People starting Turnabout Ablaze. People finishing Turnabout Ablaze. Oh no.
I wish I were one of those skeletons, so I didn't have to know.
Oh boy. Okay.
For the record, the full. Oh God, I'm so sorry. The full version of this case on YouTube, and that's where they know every answer and they don't need to deliberate and they can just do it perfectly, is 7.5 hours.
Jesus fucking Christ.
So
Okay.
the 8-hour joke we made earlier, accurate.
Wait.
I
For
love
reference, for
extraterritorial
reference,
rights.
how long is case 5 of the first game? Of the first Ace Attorney game? Because that's still got like the longest one.
Ace 5 of the first Ace Attorney?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
one,
that one's
the,
also
the one
7.
That, the one that we
that one is
barely
also
played.
7.5 hours.
So this is
Oh,
as
the
long as
DLC.
that one? Oh no!
Yeah, but without any of the sauce. It's
Yeah, but without, but,
But
not
with-
being written by Shu
But,
Takumi.
yeah, but with this game's writing. Oh,
bad writing.
No.
Who's ready for Samurai Showdown for 3 hours but times 3?
The Yatagarasu's card that's shown in this article. It looks to me as though it could be genuine. As opposed to the fake
See,
one.
that's the thing.
Yes, I don't know.
Whoever it is, that person isn't the real deal, but has knowledge of the Yatagarasu. Law enforcement, isn't this? If this doesn't include that woman's involved, then nothing is.
Also, one last time thing. I just looked up the length of case 3 of this game. This one is double that length. Playing case 3 twice.
Out the door you go.
I want off the
like learning
roller
to get
coaster now!
This is like not knowing how long your flight is until you get on. You're like, yeah.
I want off the roller coaster
We're
now!
going from Dallas to Houston. It can't be that long. 8
Oh,
hours.
there are a few preparations I must make before we go.
Yeah, it's international, but it's not like to Asia or anything. How long could it be?
There's something
24
interesting
hours.
about this card we found last night here in my office.
6 months.
It's of a different color than the one in the article. As I mentioned not 10 minutes ago in this case, where it said black card, white card. Watch this be a logic
That was a
text
different
bubble.
case. We pressed to be continued after that.
I
No,
draw
no, no,
your
no, that was
read.
the
I
beginning
draw
cutscene of this
answer.
one. That was the beginning cutscene of this one.
Oops. Here's why I'm wearing a holster on newspaper with your eyes, Homelander.
I'm just thinking about how this case is twice as long as case 3, and it makes me wanna laser someone.
The issue with case 3 is not that it was long, it's that we were bad at it.
No, it was
Case
also
3 is not
long.
our fault.
No,
Also bad.
no reason at all. Very well. Seeing as how Miss Yu is also someone of a special nature to me, I agree there is some merit to be found
Me
in
too.
investigating this.
I knew you'd come around. Jack, don't do it.
I'll come around.
Come around, Theatrum Neutralis?
Get around, get around. I get around.
What the hell is this?
By the light of
Go, Jack.
glorious. Oh, it's the Steel Samurai.
Why?
Already. Oh wait. Actually, you should be the Steel Samurai.
And this is where our tale begins.
Jack, you're the pink princess.
I'm afraid.
I think that might also be Coleman.
I'm very afraid. I know what 2 characters are in this case, and I'm very afraid. What a coincidence.
Oh.
Who would have thought that
No,
a steel...
please, no.
Who would have thought that a
Oh.
stage show?
Wait. So he snuck in a nerd play.
What?
Well, we have time while we're here.
Yeah, look, if I'm gonna do case 5, I wanna watch Steel Samurai plays at in the embassy. Ugh.
I need my Power Rangers on.
We should make a
Yeah,
drinking
the
game
climax is
for
really
Facebook.
awesome. Don't like that. Steel Samurai sushi slice. I got chilled down my spine when he pulled that move out.
I suppose it really is.
Now I
more
see why.
impactful.
I now understand why Wright keeps Maya around. You're amusing.
I suppose it really
Thanks.
is more impactful to watch a show in person than on television.
No.
I have to say though, this embassy is set up kind of funny.
What if he was like too late? Like it's like, oh, sorry, the thief already came and went. You were in the show.
Right.
Oh.
Oh.
shit. Oops.
I mean, they
Oh.
have 2 countries sharing the same building. That can't go well.
As you said yourself, this place and the countries it houses are very special. Even this theater is special in that it is a neutral zone shared by the 2 countries.
So let me get this straight. Why are the cameras pointed at us? The Steel Samurai show just now is being sponsored by one of the 2 countries. The camera is still pointed at us. The one that's called the Kingdom of Alabasta, right?
Alabasta? One Piece? Yes, it would appear that the Steel Samurai is very popular in that country as well.
Seems that way. But you know who I'm really into? The Jammin' Ninja.
It is very concerning to me that in the final case of this game, we are spending a significant amount of time on the Steel Samurai stuff. Like, oh, what are they cooking right now?
The Republic of Babel is sponsoring a Jammin' Ninja stage show. There's something for fan good like me. Totally got to see that too, Mr. Edgeworth. Since you're into nerd shit. The Jammin' Ninja show is gonna take the Steel Samurai show's ass.
No, the Jammin' Ninja is just a cheap Steel Samurai ripoff.
He doesn't even respond. He just starts screaming and like throwing shit at her and going.
No, I won't. No.
Ever since I
He like
first
starts
met this
stapling
girl,
her.
I've always had this inkling that what she really wants to be
That she's dumb.
is not a thief, but rather a ninja. That's why she likes the Jammin' Ninja so much. She just wants to be a ninja.
You just wish you
About
were
today's
him.
event.
Oh,
What's
the camera
it called
is
again?
pointed at them. What the hell?
It's called Quercus Alba Day.
The Kingdom of Alabasta versus the Republic of Babel Goodwill Jubilee, also known as Quercus Alba Day. The small European countries
Quercus Alba
of the Kingdom
oiled
of
up working.
Alabasta and the Republic of Babel. These 2 countries used to be a single entity that was abundant
true.
with nature. And it was called the Principality of Codopia. Oh, God. From case 4. Yes. I just remembered how this...
Is Coleman cutting out for everybody else?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
As long as he's fine on stream, though.
Yeah, yeah.
Is everything alright, Mr. Edgeworth?
Yes, I'm alright. Moving on, I just remembered that the Cadopian embassy is relevant to Case 4. After a period of civil unrest, the country split in two, though signs of their past remain. For example, their flags preserve the flower and butterfly motifs to this day. Cadopia, huh?
What's a butterfly?
The KG-8 incident, and what was referred to as the
Dude,
second
what-
KG-8 incident, in which an embassy staff
We can make
member
it-
was murdered. Both of these cases were related to the Principality of Cadopia. In the 7 years that have passed, the country may have split into two. Somehow I didn't research this at all before I just came here randomly and then was watching a Steel Samurai show. I don't know. However, the Yatagarasu still sent a calling card here. What could it all mean?
The Yatagarasu is also split in two because one of them is real and one of them is fake. That's crazy.
That's an interesting coincidence, but maybe it's not a coincidence.
Mr. Edgeworth, I know you're thinking about something. Probably
Yeah.
something stupid.
No,
Marcus Alba?
I'm solving the case. What were we talking about again? Sorry, I was.
What case? If you could please stop spacing out on me.
I like
What did I say?
this-
Arc.
Why is he like canonically spacing out and just like not paying attention?
Anyway, we were talking about the Alabas versus Babel Goodwill Jubilee.
Versus Skypea.
Blah blah blah.
The two countries have had a pretty bad relationship with each other, so I just don't understand why they're having like a weird like SmackDown battle thing, but they
Lauren,
put
can you do me a
happy good
favor?
time.
For
What's
a
up?
bit, can you do a bit where you start talking and try to talk normally about the plot, but then slowly devolve into like blah blah blah, and then it's like from Edward's perspective, and just start talking about like the Steel Samurai.
But supposedly they've been trying really hard to make up recently. That's why they decided to hold this event. And then there's
If that's the case, then why the
Samurai,
why,
Ninja
why is
Jam,
it Batman
Jam
v
and-
Superman?
Also,
Why is it
both
called
countries own
bi-weekly
real
if it
primitive
means
stuff
every
or real
other week
treasure
or
both?
twice a week? They should really clear that up.
I said the line. They're planning to have them publicly evaluated today to see which one's the real deal.
I never
And then-
really understood the Monty Hall problem. I mean, I don't think probability works that way. And whenever people explain it to me, I think they're wrong.
I think the trolley problem is quite easy actually. You know, like you decide.
Obviously, by not making a choice, you are making a choice. So just save the most people.
Okay,
Or don't.
need I remind you to take care and not succumb to your
Okay.
thieving desires?
Well, when it comes to treasure, I can't help myself. You know that.
You gotta.
She had better be saying that in jest. I like that in the last case of this game, we've established the main character and plucky assistant dynamic that usually comes about in the second or third case of these games. Like, what?
Hey, I can read your body language, you know, and you've got it all wrong. I only thieve when I want to. I'm here to do investigating. Investigating, I tell you. Only a little thieving.
I know. And although we don't know if the Yatagarasu will really make an appearance, I suppose we should still spend some time examining this place. Let's get the Kucha Mabucha lunchbox. These are not those. There are pamphlets about the two embassies here on the table. Oh god, what is this?
Still look weird to me.
Yes, this is quite a weird building design. Especially when the country, at one point this was one embassy and not two. That makes it even weirder, honestly. The country split into two a few years back. And they've shared the building and its grounds 50-50 ever since.
Oh, I guess it's because they don't have the money to build two separate ones, huh? Civil War is expensive.
I should think that's not the reason why, Kay. I suppose I'll just help myself to one of these. What is all the hubbub? Ah!
Hey, look, it's a Steel Samurai.
Oh no.
And he's got his son, the Iron Infant, with
The
him.
Iron Infant?
Why is he
That's
in
not
that?
canon. Who the hell is
Samurai
that?
canonically does not work.
Yeah.
Oh my
Who the
god, is that
hell?
her in the back? Lotta?
Wait, who?
Oh
Lotta
my god, that
Hottentot?
is Lotta.
Oh,
Where in tarnation are they? Where are they? Come on, Big Scoop.
oh yeah, you did voice Lana.
Hi, mister. I'm the way. I'm talking to you.
I seem to remember this from somewhere. Yet my instincts are direct. Stop playing the fart sound of it. Perhaps it would be best if I left her alone. There's already enough annoying characters that are
Hey,
going
mister.
to be in this
Hey!
case.
Put me in the case. Put me in the case.
May I speak with you for
I
a
won't
second?
do anything bad. I promise.
It's
I'm not dumb.
the Steel Samurai.
Oh.
He pisses his pants a little bit. Mr. Edgeworth, what are you glaring at him for? Why are your pants all wet?
Can I kiss him?
Please excuse me. It's just that I've never seen a superhero up close for. Oh my god, the gag from the first case of him having the Steel Samurai figure and knowing all this stuff about it is like actually relevant to the.
I
It's
like
really
it.
cute.
Yeah. It doesn't really make sense with case 3 of the first Ace Attorney, where, if I don't recall,
I
Edgeworth
like the idea
caring
that
at
he was
all.
just downplaying it while in court.
Right.
Because no, wasn't doesn't that case end with him telling Will Powers he's actually a fan?
Maybe. I don't know. I
think
don't know.
so.
I don't know.
It could be torn at the end. He's like, "Oh, Mr. Powers, I'm actually a fan,"
Oh,
and then he's
yeah.
like, "And I'm in love with Phoenix. Goodbye."
I have to go
Un-
kiss him real quick.
Unnecessary feeling.
It looks like he's written something down for you.
To Edgeworth, from Steel Samurai Daddy, married man of Neo or Tokyo. What the fuck?
Wow,
He
an
said-
autograph.
he
Pretty
said-
cool that you got one, huh, Mr.
I
Edgeworth?
guess he
And
is
a
kind
sugar
of daddy, is it?
Steel Samurai seems to have come into possession of going
A sugar
on.
baby.
Dog. What's going on, dog?
Shut up. Daddy. Yes, daddy.
Why is that evident? Mr. Steel Samurai, Ambassador Alba is waiting for you.
Let's go. Oh,
And now the Steel Samurai will proceed to enter the kingdom of Alabast to shake the hand of the ambassador. Blah 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 blah.
Oops, skip that.
I didn't do it.
Rob.
It was
Here he goes. I have to spread goodwill to the world. I bet.
He really does seem like a goodwill ambassador, doesn't he? Okay, we're shooting the next segment now. Cue camera. In just a few
That was
seconds.
mine.
You can be the reporter. If you want.
No, it was Lotta.
Oh.
Dragon
No,
Ninja
no, no,
Stage
no, that
Show
was
is
that
set
was
to begin.
that was this cameraman. Lotta's
I
just
don't
like
know.
here.
Hello. Hello. After the show, the Dragon Ninja will enter the Republic of Babal.
Carl?
Babal. He is set to meet with the
Babam.
ambassador
Bum.
of
Babam.
at the time.
Babam. I'll say it like
No.
what's Dennis Hopper in the Mario movie when he goes Babam. Babal.
Damn it, Ninja Show's about to start. We gotta get back to our seats.
Marcus Alba dating simulator.
Regrettably, I don't have much of an interest in ninjas. I like that he's into the Steel Samurai and she's into the ninjas.
Yeah, totally.
Well, this show will change your mind. Come on, we have to hurry.
Edgeworth, if you change your mind.
You're first in line. If you miss even the second of the Jam and Ninja's awesome playing, I'll never forgive you. And I carry a knife on me.
I suppose you're not about to give me much of a choice here, are you, Kay?
Ninja,
Now I see why
ninja,
Phoenix
ninja.
wanders around town doing random shit all day. It's because he has a plucky assistant with him.
That sucked.
I could listen
He
to
pulls out
that
Letterboxd.
Ninja Monk for Death lullaby all song all day.
Letterbox.
His
It's called
superb playing and that
Playbill.
sad melody really brought a tear to my eye. And his heart-wrenching voice, now that's the Jam and Ninja's greatest weapon.
That was
Greatest
so.
women.
That performance was so boring, it didn't even get included in my game.
I'll
And
be struggling.
this is a 7-hour case, so they had room for it.
Those pieces of Jam and Ninja merchandise over there. I gotta have them. I gotta buy the Angel Kucha Butcha lunchbox. I especially want the hair sticks they're selling exclusively at these shows. That's pretty good merch.
Someone's
They're
gonna get
exactly like the ones
stabbed
the
with
heroine
this.
Princess Mazzola wears in her hair.
Anyway.
If it's stupid shit, you're free to keep scrolling. Anyway. Hold it right there, Mr. Edgeworth.
Yes.
You're thinking of going home, aren't you?
Yes. It doesn't seem likely that Yachigarasu will be making an appearance tonight. Most likely, it was simply a prank. I love that Edgeworth doesn't even want to be in this case, like, in the writing of the game.
No way! I just know the Yachigarasu will show.
But,
Fuck it, Phoenix can have this one. I don't care anymore.
but I thought you said the Yachigarasu doesn't send calling cards.
Yeah, I did, but
I figured from the very
I
beginning.
know in case one I said I cared, but I was lying.
I actually really like
anymore.
this weird dynamic between Edgeworth and Kay. I wish it was in more of this game and not just like this case. I like.
You're gonna love the second game then.
Yeah. I figured from the very beginning that this would wind up being a wild goose chase. Like, I like that it's like Phoenix and Maya if Phoenix was like sick of Maya's shit more vocally.
But that card you sent was a genuine fake calling card. You don't see genuine fakes like that. Well, how can I word this? The Yachigarasu mark that's on the calling card is exactly the same as my mark. Get it now? Please don't say no. I can't spend all
We've
the
got
time.
a problem.
We've got a problem.
Both of those officers said that. The Yachigarasu has been spotted in Alabast.
Someone find Corcus Alba. Is he safe?
What?
You alright?
You hear that, Mr. Edgeworth? Ah, so you finally decided to show yourself, you phony.
Wait,
Starts
no.
fucking running. Hey, what gives?
I'm sorry, but I will need to search you before you may enter.
What the? Hey, the Steel Samurai just went straight through that. No, if you don't hurry up and let me through, my phone is gonna escape.
Okay, a country's embassy is considered to be part of the country itself. If you don't go through the proper procedures to enter the country... Oh no, we're gonna have to go through a bunch of hoops to even, like,
You're being a
investigate.
fucking nerd.
How
I'm gonna
familiar are
enter
you
the
with
wall and climb over the
extraterritorial
wall into
rights?
Alabama.
You would tell a prosecutor straight out that you intend to illegally enter another... Kay, are you listening to me? Yeah, I like that he's like half babysitter. This is actually a great dynamic, and it makes me excited for like
I'm coming through.
a good case with this. Yes, and welcome.
Yeah, they're fun in too.
Someone stop her! Anyone!
Again,
They're fun here. It's
you would
just, like,
not
everything
think
else
two-
around it.
because I think 2 is even like better than you guys think it's gonna be. Because like this game sets the bar so low, and then 2 is like top 3 of the series.
March
Yeah, 2's like
14th,
fantastic. It's
6:12
really good.
p.m. Open air stage. Where the hell did she
You've
go?
done your cardio, bitch.
Don't tell me you really did find some way over this fence. Ah!
There's a ladder right there.
Fire! This is too big for us to handle. Looks like the Yatagarasu came to Babel too.
If only Corcus Alba was here.
This is the scene from the opening that was 8 hours later, I guess. You would better be alright, wherever you are.
Each show was 4 hours long.
Yeah, why did they have that opening scene that was 8 hours and then
They're just gonna
flash
have it
back-
immediately be.
to just have it happen in less than an hour of gameplay time. March 14th, 6:45 p.m. Babalese Embassy Secretary. Oh my god, she broke into here.
I told you it wasn't me.
Kay, are you alright? What the hell?
Do I look alright to you? Oh, can you do something about this woman?
Oh, no.
Objection! Mr. Edgeworth.
Detective Gumshoe, what is the meaning of this?
Well, sir, it's, this.
Oh, no.
Aw, man.
He is dead, isn't he?
It wasn't me! He was already dead when I ran in here, hot on the heels of the fake Garasu.
God,
Promise.
this
I
is how
swear.
this is how Maya ends up on the stand all the time, isn't it? Oh no, it's so annoying.
Look, I
when
only
I'm
came
on
in
the
here
other
because I
side
saw a
of it. Oh,
suspicious
no.
person at the open air stage.
A suspicious person?
A long black coat and a hood over their head? I dare you to tell me that's not suspicious. Just like a Death Eater. When I saw that person, I immediately thought that they must be the fake Yatagarasu. So I chased after them into the embassy, then into here, and then lost sight of them. But I just know that person is the one who did it.
What are you
I would
so
never fall
worked
asleep
up
doing
of?
it.
There is no reason for you to be this loud.
Shut the fuck up.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but you're Agent Lane's secretary, Shinya.
Okay,
The
wait.
meeting's nearby.
Your name
I'm
is?
gonna do a bit of housekeeping.
Okay,
Coleman, you
Okay.
have legacy.
The characters that are gonna show up in this.
that's true. I don't need to be
I don't know who else we can give Lauren, so I think she should be Shinya.
That's fine. She was. Shinya had like 3 lines in case 3, so. I was playing her because. And if you are making an arrest, I assume you have evidence that it was Kay who committed the crime. Is that also correct?
What lines?
Yeah, she still doesn't have one. You refuse to answer.
Oh shit, she serves though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I don't need to answer. You are merely a prosecutor in this country, meaning you have no investigative authority.
Hey, pal. Just what the heck does you... What do you mean?
Huh?
Oh?
I guess I'm oogly goo.
Guess I'm going to. If it happened here, it's under Mr. Edwards' jurisdiction. The end.
We're all gonna have each one of us is gonna have a separate real meltdown during this case.
Yep.
Yeah. And seeing as how this building is on our soil, we can investigate wherever we'd like.
Unfortunately, Detective, embassies are a different matter. Extraterritorial rights.
Oh, is there a funny thing that's happened?
Is
This
there like a
office
voice line that
is
you have about
considered
this?
to be a
Yeah,
part
is there a funny
of
term to call it?
This office is considered to be a part of the Republic of Babel, which means that anything that happens in here defaults to the control of the Babylese government and Babylese law, giving them exclusive extraterritorial
Let's
rights.
go.
Yippee! You said the line.
Extraterrestrial rights.
Can we have a sound effects thing for every
Extraterrestrial rights. Sir, do you really believe the truth is out?
I believe.
I support playing that
That's
sound
the wrong
effect
thing,
every
oh well.
time they say. Basically, our country's laws do not apply inside the embassy of another country. That's what was agreed to by our respective governments. Our authority to investigate was effectively nullified the second we entered this place. I like Gumshoe's confused expression. Which means we can do very little here in this situation.
No way, sir.
Yes, way, Gumshoe.
Please leave this matter in Interpol's hands and go home.
Lord
Edgeworth.
Logic.
Nobody said logic yet this case. I have not connected 2 logic lines once this stream, and it's making me sad.
Picture of
There's no gameplay.
Picture of Edward smoking a cigarette saying, I don't even freak out at the word Yatagarasu anymore.
2 days without logic. Think of what it does to a man.
In that case, allow me to join your investigation. I bet it's Lang.
Lang.
Probably.
But he would have said not so.
No?
Oh, it's hi, Francisco.
Ah, it's me again. Miss Valentine.
Oh, it's a learn all stuff. But I still think you should keep Shinya, just because.
Ambassador Palais. Oh, fuck. I forgot the accent. Oh. I truly appreciate you allowing me to join the investigation. Plano.
Stop
Paleno?
pressing N. Press
Paleno.
space.
I can do this guy. I'll do Jeff. I'll go with. I'm gonna workshop a Jeff Goldblum.
Oh no.
It's really nothing.
He's Italian for sure.
Oh, do you have to do Italian?
No.
Okay.
Mamma
Manny
mia!
was my.
Manny was my.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll do an Italian accent, and then Coleman will go into group me and be like, his Italian accent wasn't even that good.
Oh my god.
And he'll accidentally add it to you. He'll be in the group and he'll be like, oh shit, and then kick you out.
My secretariat, so of course I want to help you as much as I can. This cat has claws. In fact, it's a blessing that Interpol agents were able to make it so quickly. Oh.
Francisca.
Have you ever heard of chaos theory?
Oh god, what is this
Well,
character?
well, I never imagined that I'd meet you here of all places.
Wow.
This is an embassy, meaning that you have no authority to conduct. Shut the fuck up, Mr. Plano. Already? What is it?
Ambassador Paleno.
Oh, hold it.
And you are?
I'm Kilometers Edgeworth, public prosecutor. I ask that you please allow me to investigate this case as Miss Von Karma's assistant. This is how
Let me take the bins out to the pavement, please.
This is how I get on the case. Please put me on the case.
Oh, assistant?
Oh, Wooga!
Kilometers, what the heck do you think you're doing?
Please, I implore you, Ambassador Paleno.
Please, please, please.
Please.
Very well. I'll be counting on the two of you, Miss Von Karma and Mr. Edgeworth.
Yes! Suck on that, extraterritorial rights.
What do you mean by you'll be Miss Von Karma's assistant?
He's worried about getting whipped.
I don't exactly have a choice, do I, Detective? If I don't become Francisca's assistant, I can't participate in this investigation.
There you go again, running at the mouth with that aloof expression on your face.
My expression right now is not aloof. It's in fact actually quite forward.
Smug.
Yes, it's smug.
I don't know what you're planning quite yet. But at least I do know one thing, that you are now my subordinate.
Oh no.
And that means I get to whip you however I'd like. There we go. Just remember that my whip is always ready to wake you, should you have a brain lapse.
Of course. I'll keep that in mind.
If you were done playing games...
Right. Let's begin the investigation.
Right?
Right? Right in this
Right?
case? No?
Where?
No. Where? Right! Holdovers! Where?
I miss you. Come home.
By the way, Detective, I suppose it's a bit late to be asking, but why are you here?
Why are you blue?
Well, better late than never, I guess, sir.
That doesn't answer
Oh,
the
I wanted
question.
to see this still
I was put on
stammer.
guard duty for the Babalese embassy today.
And why are our police guarding an embassy?
Well, on account of the card they got from the Yatagarasu. They called us up and asked for our help, sir. Oh, and because we've been searching for the Yatagarasu these past 7 years, too.
That helps, yeah.
It's more or less a mutually beneficial arrangement, if you ask me.
Except for how mutually unbeneficial this has all turned out to be, I suppose. It looks like you failed to competently perform your guard duty yet again.
Womp,
No.
womp.
Look forward to your next salary negotiation. Although, it's out of my hands.
But, sir, if it gets cut any more, I won't have to even buy packet noodles anymore.
No! They're paying him 2 cents.
You are the dumbest boy alive.
So
Jump off
our,
a bridge.
so our victim was the secretariat of this embassy, I take it.
Yes, a good horse. Manny Corchin, I've heard that he was an admirable person. Very admirable.
The cause of death is a stab to the base of his neck. He was lax in watching his back.
We were fortunate that the fire missed our victim's body for the most part.
Oh,
If
God,
the fire had burned a bit longer, it would have made identifying him a hassle.
I just saw someone get a Trump forehead tattoo.
Oh, they're gonna regret that so fast.
Is it like Trump's face? Like, what is it?
No, it's just the name Trump
Oh my
on their
god.
forehead
Oh
forever.
my god, that's horrible.
His face tattoos don't
Oh
really go.
God.
Wow.
You can make them like kind of fade up, but they're always gonna kind of be there.
Wow. So Mr. Cochin was stabbed to
Jeez,
death in the middle of a
Lord.
raging fire? What in the world happened inside this room? Notes on Cochin's body. Okay. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious... Yep! Okay, what did I say, like, 15 minutes ago about the weird, like, Jammin' Ninja merch that Kay wanted being used as a murder weapon? There appears to be something in his pocket. Wait, that's his pocket. Oh no, that's not the merch. It's, in fact, the key from Case 4. Isn't this the Yatagarasu's key?
Indeed!
That was stolen 7 years ago?
Indeed.
Yatagarasu.
Yeah, da 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 da.
Oh,
I'm starting to get
7
into it.
years. Oh.
Okay, imagine a challenge for this game where every time they say 7 years ago, you have to play through all of Case 4.
No.
I'm getting a flashback, Mr. Edgeworth. What's
Wait,
happening?
no, Gumshoe, no!
You play through the entire Case
That's
with
what's
Gumshoe's
scared.
perspective. Oh, I really could use some ribs and pussy.
And pussy too.
You mean the case where I got ribs and pussy, sir?
Well, they're gonna do little flashback cutaways to it every time, so it's basically like where we play. Yes,
We're not gonna be able to forget.
it's the piece of evidence
I
that
need her,
stole the
bro.
life of Kay's father. Bro, she's a villain. Yes, it's the piece of evidence that stole the life of Kay's father 7 years ago, which was then stolen by
7
Callisto
years?
Yu.
What?
Did you just wake up
Oh.
from a flashback, Gumshoe?
Oh, Mr. Faraday was killed with this key, sir. I just watched it happen with my own eyes. Oh, he was killed with a knife.
Scrappy, at the very least, try to remember the details of crimes you were a suspect in.
Yeah, you just had
No,
a
don't put me back in the
you
flashback.
just had a flashback of the whole case, and you don't even remember that the key is also a knife.
And you
Come
forgot?
On, Gumshoe. Come on, Gumshoe.
I first skipped dialogue a lot.
Oh wait, I just realized Detective Gumshoe was not present when Miss Yu made her escape, and I guess we didn't fill him in on anything. Even among a few law enforcement, only a few knew of this key's existence. I doubt that a new rookie at the time would have been made privy to such knowledge. It wasn't in your flashback.
I feel like the victim right now, all trampled on, sir.
I suppose I'll just have to fill you in now. The secret to this key is... Oh my god, really? You're gonna make me click on it again? That's...
Yeah, you should like just replays the last like hour of case 4.
It's not that
Let me
far-fetched
just remember
to
it
think that
again.
the end of this key was
I
meant to
forgot
be a
some details.
butterfly. However, this is not what I'm supposed to be clicking on. Which part?
That does it. You're getting sent back to Case 4.
Oh, that's so amazing, sir. Like some kind of magic trick. Oh, it's so awesome.
I
It's
knew
so
it.
cool.
This is the same exact piece of evidence that Miss Yu took with her. I remember this beautiful pattern on the blade.
I remember this as well. It's a vine motif, isn't it?
Yes, it looks like two interwoven vines crisscrossing down the blade. Why is this relevant? I don't know yet.
Blind, sir. I think it looks like a bunch of stars, if you ask me.
How?
Gumshoe, are you blind?
You know, it's like one of those six-sided stars. Just like the police mark on our IDs.
I really don't think you can call these stars. To say that the detective's art sense is underdeveloped would be an understatement. God, I love that Edward and Francisco are just being
The real
pretentious
question is
together
why
for this whole
is Beverly's
case.
Embassy Secretariat holding this?
Well, we don't know how
Bro is
Mr.
not getting
Cochin
the art
came
copy,
to
man.
possess this key. We do know that this was stolen by the Yatagarasu from the Cadopian Embassy.
That's right. Mr. Faraday had written that fact down in his organizer.
I believe this means that further research is required into the country of Cadopia. Francisca?
Sorry, my thing is lagging.
That's okay.
Why don't you ask Ambassador Plano about what he knows? I posted a tweet about Fujoshi's, and this is my penance. Supposedly, he was a candidate to be the next Cadopian ambassador once long ago. He should be able to answer any specific questions you may have.
You hype up the Fujoshi so much, you've become something of a Jonathan Glazer.
Oh my god.
No!
This time you brought it up. Is this knife the murder weapon?
Some preliminary testing has been conducted. According to the results, the blood on that matches the victim's blood. The blade's shape was also found to be consistent with a stab wound.
I suppose this means that we now know that the crime was committed with this knife.
Dang, this knife's got some really fancy ornamentation going on, huh, sir? This thing practically screams artsy at me, too. Though it's also covered in blood, just like the last thing that I said was artsy.
Oh. But the handle is pristine. There's not a single drop of blood on it. It's also a trick weapon. And speaking of the handle, I believe it has a butterfly motif. It's very beautiful.
A butterfly motif. And the other evidence had a butterfly on it. Interesting. Logic?
It's almost like one of the countries has.
It's almost like maybe if I
motif.
examine the this again and read the part about the butterfly, I'll get another logic. Maybe.
No.
No? I mean, maybe. Oh, I'm gonna try it.
Well, I guess.
I'm gonna try it just to... I don't remember which part of this I...
It was at the very bottom. Oh no, it was a flower at the base, the gold part.
We discovered this trick 7 years ago and blah 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 blah. It's not that far-fetched to think that the end of this key was meant to be a butterfly. Yeah, he said that earlier, but I guess that's not the logic. That's not how I unlocked the logic piece. So the handle of this one is a butterfly. And the end of the other one's a butterfly. And then maybe one of these has a butterfly. No, because this is just the map of the embassy.
Wait, what is the other page?
Oh my god, there's an
There's a
arrow.
little arrow.
The Kingdom of Alabas still produces the very luxurious Cadopian paper, which is renowned for its... I like that I can't see. The Republic of Babel is the sole producer
Set of
Babel's
3
ink.
finely crafted knives per country.
Interesting.
I'm a
I'll
genius.
Keep that in mind for later. That's a surprise tool. that
But also
can
you
help
should
us
probably
later.
inspect the new murder weapon.
You mean the knife on the ground that I just investigated?
No, you investigated the key.
No, I okay.
Yeah, like, go ahead and go into the save states.
I have saved and closed the game because I think the internet has said no more. And also, I don't really want to play for that much longer. I didn't really want to play for that much longer anyway.
We were getting a little taste. It's all good. You know.
I don't like this Jeff Goldblum. This is a 7-hour case. We don't have time for you to workshop your Jeff Goldblum impression on like the most minor character.
I don't think I need to workshop. I think it's there. You know.
No, it's not.
Okay. It's
What?
not.
Oh my God.
I'm turning off my stream.